stand united, never torn apart. Stand strong, Epsilon. Fight till the end. Hold the line. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark. Justice boldly shines. Together we will rise. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Dark clouds cloak the sky. Whispers in the deep. Waken to the battle cry, where guardians never sleep. From the rifts they rise. Evil gleams in cold dead eyes. The coalition's shadow looms, but Epsilon never dies. Stand strong, Epsilon. Fight until the end. Hold the line. Defend us, where heroes will transcend. Lights pierce the void. Justice dares the night. Together we ascend. Our future burning bright. City shrouded in despair. Fear's grip tightens fast. But united we will stand. Our bonds forever cast. Stand strong, Epsilon. Fight until the end. Hold the line. Defend us, where heroes will transcend. Lights pierce the void, justice dares the night. Together we ascend, our future burning bright. Hold the line. Heroes will transcend. Cities shrouded in despair. Fear's grip tightens fast. But united we will stand. Our bonds forever cast. Defend us, where heroes will Dark clouds fill the sky. Creatures start to creep. Heroes awake to gunfire. Guardians never sleep. From the rifts they crawl, evil in their eyes. The coalition come for all. Epsilon never dies. Stand strong, Epsilon. Fight till the end. Hold the line. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark. Justice boldly shines. Together we will rise. Future in our minds. Cities cast in shadow. Fear grips every heart. But we stand united. Never torn apart. Stand strong, Epsilon. Fight till the end. Hold the line. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark. Justice boldly shines. Together we will rise. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Dark clouds cloak the sky. Whispers in the deep. Waking to the battle cry. Where guardians never sleep. From the rifts they rise. Evil gleams in cold dead eyes.
Hey, I got 4 frag grenades.
Hey, what is up, everybody? I am Circus Freak. This is RIFTS, Refugees, and Royalties, the mega free edition, episode 34. Welcome here. I will be your GM, DM, whatever you want to call me. This is my circus. These are my monkeys. Let's go around and introduce, starting with who we get this time. Starting with Kevin.
I am Kevin. Yep, and I'm a glitter boy, and I'm the leader of this motley crew. And yeah, I got 4 grenades. I found them in the trash somewhere, I guess. I don't know. So
Just like to think that you're finding the same grenades over and over again.
I keep collecting them when I roll them. So you want me to toss it to someone?
The grenades? No.
Yeah.
Go ahead and toss the grenade at somebody, specifically Anvek.
Okay, I'll toss it to Anvek.
You filthy degenerates. I'm Anvek. I play Dr. Sinfris, and usually I cause a little bit of chaos, drop a little portable bomb here and there, and generally find some mischief to reign. Other than that, maybe Hans is the good one to talk to. Hans, tell them why we're good people.
Because we leave more monsters and people dead in our wake?
That's a start.
It's an average thing. Hi, I'm Hans. And I'm totally just following orders. My orders tell me to send it to the witch.
Hello. I go over and I play Eden, and I'm ready to go. I think that's everyone, so send it to the JT.
Hey, Sergis, did you happen to notice that I muted all the loudmouths that talk over you every time you start to stream this time? I'm
I
learning.
didn't notice because they didn't really try and talk over me this time.
That's because they were all muted. Because I've learned after 34 episodes who is the troublemakers and who is not. I muted them.
You're a slut.
I didn't mute you, but I probably should have, you hooker. Anywho, hi everybody. I'm going to take this shot here now because of Dave, because Dave was kind enough to spot my my Keaton miniature. If you have not supported Keaton's miniatures and his fundraiser, you should do so. I don't know the link, but if you go to Moonskull, I'm sure you can find it. Anyway.
Moonshine and Gatorade.
Minus three.
All right. Did Dave specify where he wanted his 3 bennies for his $50 contribution to go?
No, I don't know if he even gets bennies for that. That was for something else. But if he wants to, I mean,
Well, it is effective.
if you let him, and he's not here today, so that's the problem. So he can't even tell you if he would. And the other thing was, thank you, Kyle, for the 15 gifted subs. You didn't get to see that because I didn't have it set up on the countdown page, but it is set up now for next time if he does that. Mm-hmm. But a bunch of people who we know actually got some gifties this time. So thank you, Kyle. That's another NPC for you, sir. Soon your NPCs will be all the NPCs in the game, it seems. Anyway, take it away, Circus.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks once more to Darth Dave and Kaio. If you would like to get benefits for the chat, you can see the menus being posted up by the legendary Kaio in the chats, both for all 3 chats: the YouTube, the Rumble, and the Kick chat. Other than that, let's go ahead and go through benefits from last week's session. We missed both the likes and the comments. We only got 6 comments last time, which is well below our 25 comment mark, which we hope to try and hit. And some benefit missed there, and 16 likes. Means a bunch of you liked without commenting, but not enough liked or commented. So let's try this week to get up to our 25 likes and 25 comments to give benefits to this lovely cast. However, we did have some fan art. So for fan art, we had Grim and Tales by JT, Grim and Tales by Mega, Bar Patron number 12, Sinthlers, Pilgrim, Hans, Tales, and Eden, all by Sassy Witch, Lucian by Mega, Eden, Sinthlers, Hans, Kevin, Lucian, Grim and Tales by Kyle. So we have 2 bennies to Eden, 4 bennies to Grim, 2 bennies to Hans, 2 bennies to Kevin, 3 bennies to Lucian, which will just sit probably untaken until Mega gets back, 2 bennies to Dr. Synthros, and 4 bennies to me, the GM. All from fan art.
Did anyone happen to see Mega Square?
I see Mega's Square. Mega's Square is kind of creepy looking.
Yep.
Very much so. Looks like JD Vance. Did you want to... I know people were taking the bennies already. Were you going to reset them first, though?
Probably ought to. Unless anybody objects to resetting the bennies.
If not, I can just add my normal one and then add the other ones on.
I already did mine, but I mean, it ain't a big deal to do it again.
All right, refresh all bennies. And reset the adventure deck.
That bunny had to fall right on my damn head.
And let's see. None for Mega because he's not here. And away we go. And one more card for Duck. One more card for Tuck. And not one more card for Mega because he's not here still.
I got the worst cards ever. Who would like the Saints and Martyrs card?
Who
Got
would
the
like
parlay
to
card
give
again.
us a storyline, a recap?
I'm gonna trade a card with JT real quickly.
Which means you'll have to trade it, sir.
Okay.
Give him Saints. I take it you want Saints and Martyrs.
Sure.
I mean, it's
Uh,
useful.
Frozen.
If I recall everything, do I get a Benny?
I suppose.
Alrighty. So we go over, we begin our investigations to go over and figure out what the fuck went over and happened. This involved long talks. Very long talking. And if you ever watch Star Wars, the prequels, the first episode, and they get to the Senator seed, it was that.
Was that the part in between the lightsaber fights?
Yes.
Okay.
We found out about Palpatine and everything. So, moving on from that, we go over to Old Lady House, who looks much older than a lady in her 40s. And they go over and Lucian went over and mind junked her. And we found out she's a huge slut who slept with the vampire boy. But she didn't know he was a vampire boy somehow. She also has like 3 creepy children that are just kind of there. We learned through process of elimination that no one is super sketch. Old lady's okay. Short stack, hot secretary's okay. And one arm boy is okay in that they all fucking believe everything they're saying. So after more conversations, we finally go over to the site where we start doing investigations and stuff. Eden found a pot. We never used it. And what else happened? Yeah, Hans did a fucking seance, and we just kind of accepted it. Right, this is fine. This is cool.
Talking from the other side.
Everyone hold hands. Don't wear it out when I turn into mist.
Yeah, you're very sweaty.
Hans's reality novel is pretty tame.
Generally, yeah. So he goes over and does a seance. We talk to a spirit. We learn that the fucking bodyguard of that one halfling, no one ever wants to talk to. No one. This is a halfling on the council. No one wants to talk to this motherfucker at all. His bodyguard was at the area, and he had pulled a guy aside somewhere behind into the like tent area where it's silent, and then you hear "you son of a bitch," and it's just like, what the fuck's going on there? So the ghost didn't fucking know, and then we find out that the ghost was retarded and accidentally kept his bomber vest on, his explosive vest from the mines. And that's where the explosion came from. It was because he didn't do proper due diligence and put his equipment away. But everyone now is wondering whether or not he was mind controlled. So we now have 2 kind of leads: is who would possibly mind control a motherfucker, and what is up with that bodyguard? I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Vampire thighs. Always remember those.
Well, we
shot
remember
those.
vampire thighs every day, every session,
In memoriam.
in memoriam.
Don't make me play Mort's video for you.
Gotta read.
I'll
the-
Mort's
throw you
video
I
into
gotta
has
the
read
wall.
the Mort porno, bitch.
They
yeah.
required very little stage direction, but quite a bit of editing.
I don't want to know anything about that, Doctor.
I
Is there
will throw
anything
you
else
through a
I
wall.
Glitter Leader, is there anything else I neglected to mention in my self-report?
Not really. We're gonna go talk to Palps and
Well-
deal with the night. That's what we're gonna do.
With the exception of the weird lamp.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Lucian was given a weird lamp by the old lady he has the hots for. She looks like she's in her 60s. A well put together 60s, but she looks like she's in her 60s. So he is a granny chaser. She gave him a lamp, and then he realized he really was interested in that lamp, and then he just held it up. And then he
Turned it on.
clicked the chain. And then he disappeared. But that's actually not that odd for him, given that he's a creepy weird mind melder.
I'm pretty sure it said clap to activate.
Though I don't remember if we
clapper.
saw him do that. That's the other question.
You all saw him reach up, pull the chain of the lamp, and disappear. In
Okay.
fact,
Yeah,
So
Kevin
do
would
I
be like,
get a
"What the
Benny
fuck?
for that, sir?
What was that?"
I suppose I will give you a Benny for that.
Thank you very much, sir. Someone else can do it and get a Benny, but the Benny is
Never.
mine.
Kevin would be like, "You just fucking disappeared, and you just clicked on a light. What's up with that?"
Well, sir, let's not forget the last time we were in combat with him around, he turned into a cat, shot a whole bunch of things with laser eyes, and then he went off to a bar.
Well, he's still a part of my team. I need to worry about where he's going. So
Okay, wait.
Before you guys have this
Where is he?
conversation,
Are we in the junkyard?
yes, you're
Yes,
still in the
sir.
junkyard.
All right.
Can
Can someone get rid of that blast template when I switch us over, please? It
Nope,
annoys me.
that blast template is there. The hole was excavated.
Oh,
Doctor,
Yes.
look at my look at my card hand. I'll trade you.
All
I'm
right.
not giving it to you.
Please give it to me.
I'm not giving it to you.
Please.
Clip it.
yes,
The
she
thing
wants
must
you to
flow.
give it to wants you to
Uh,
give it to him. Oh, the
That's what she
old
said.
pegging.
Gross.
the thing
All
must
right.
flow.
So,
Considering she's the one asking me to do
This
that,
episode is
I'm not
rated
doing it.
Peggy 13.
gross. All right,
I won't
Hans,
give it to you
Kevin,
unless you give
and
it to me.
Eden. I need an athletics check from one of you.
What?
I
Would
think
you,
Athletics?
would you like me to do it?
What is your
We're gonna
pace?
go over and botch it hard.
My
Uh,
pace is 5,
Yep.
but my athletics is 10.
I just got a 4 in mine, but
Yeah,
I do
pace
have
is
the
6,
chance of
athletics is
exploding.
10. Look, exploding.
before or after you get your request.
I did 12.
Said one of us, not all of us.
All
But
right,
your
so yeah,
12 is
I see Kevin having made it. All right, so Kevin, as he looks over at Lucian acting weird, holds up the lamp, pulls the chain, and he instinctually leaps out and catches the lamp before it falls to the ground. And now, Kevin, you are holding a table lamp.
He will gingerly put it down. It's like,
Isn't that the only way he can do anything?
man, look at you go. He'll
All right.
put it-
So
put
the
it on
redhead
ground, like-
gingerly sets down the lamp
Yeah.
in the middle of the junkyard.
Do you
like-
want me to be a little bit reckless, or?
No.
All right, I'm gonna
You-
go pick up the lamp anyways.
No, I grabbed the lamp before that happens. 'Cause I know what she was gonna do.
Do
so,
they pull the
like,
string while they're fighting over it?
Nah.
No, I think Kevin is specifically trying to prevent Eden from pulling the string.
I'm
Yeah.
not trying that hard. I could outdo you, but I'm not trying that hard.
I'm tempted, but I won't do it.
Okay. So that was weird.
Define weird, sir.
She pulls out the lamp. This is a teleportation artifact, apparently.
Well, we don't know. Maybe it just sucked him inside of itself.
Yeah, he could be very small inside. I can find out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Research, Hans. You know we can't do that.
But there's a hole.
Let's
You have a
research.
fair point.
First, he's going to look in it to see if there's anyone in there, and if he can't see, he can turn into mist and go check.
Make sure we're in
Alright.
the shade when we do this. It is daytime.
Yes, it is indeed daytime.
Oh yeah, mist in there.
Go on,
Or no,
make
it was
multiple
evening.
But we have other things to do. Do we really have time to play with his lamp?
Well, he found enough shade to make his seance anyway.
It only takes a few
was afraid
seconds.
I kind of want to know what happened to my teammate. At least make sure he's okay.
Well, if we don't know what the object does, I suppose we could actually look at it.
He probably went back to the bar.
It's probably a bar inside of it.
Oh, jeez.
It's a pop-up bar.
Hans, what do we figure it out here?
Shark didn't even take me with him.
Hans will become misty and go inside.
Speaking of going back to the bar, any music and or sound effects you may hear are courtesy of the wonderful program Sirenscape. This is not a sponsorship. They do not sponsor us, but if we give them a shout out and tell you where we're getting the music from, they do not copyright strike the channel, and we think that is pretty awesome.
Thank you, Sirenscape,
What
for
he
your
said.
benevolence.
All right. So, what is the plan going forward? Are you guys gonna hang out in the junkyard?
Well, you have to tell us what went over and happened. He missed it into the lamp.
You
Yeah.
missed it into the lamp, huh?
Yep, just to look around, see if there's anyone in there. Spiders.
No, it looks pristine. It looks like a glass lamp.
Okay. He's going to come back out, form himself back into himself, and just try to pretend that he has a very shaken look on his face, and just like, he's not in there. It's fine. It's okay.
Bastard.
I've seen
Well-
worse things. Just looks over at the doctor. Much worse things.
Only
I
twice.
think I know he's lying.
I believe him.
But no, there's no one in there. Wait, he just does this. We still have a mind link.
No.
No,
I am not mentioning.
unless
Oh,
you
God.
unless you actively have your mind link up.
He hasn't, so he just starts spouting a whole bunch of gibberish in German just to see if anyone looks strange. No, whatever. It's fine. Okay.
It's
See,
really
but,
quiet
mine-
now.
Mind link is gone.
I'm
It's
Ah,
amazingly,
silence.
wonderfully peaceful now that I don't
Um,
have the constant pressure of the people trying to establish a mind link.
He might not be on this particular plane. That would block the mind link.
I believe, Doctor, you might have told me, or might not have. You can go over and set my character straight. Do I know you have the ability to read objects?
I think we all do.
Kevin actively does. He probably hasn't been watching if you guys have noticed, but he hasn't.
Well, you know that Hans
anyone
has the
else.
ability to read objects.
Well,
Yeah,
one.
let
Well,
He was the first one to do it.
Well, his
one
his
po-
technically was the mind link that showed it to everybody from the very beginning. It was mind reading because I think he mind read the guy and he projected it.
Oh, you had the mind reading,
Yeah.
not the object reading.
Yeah, he doesn't have the mod. He did the projection, and that was when everybody was
Oh,
like,
okay.
the Simvens are eating people.
You could probably figure it out through deductive reasoning. It's not that hard.
green is people.
I need someone to object read this thing, please.
25 credits.
I already pay you, Doc. So
Well, in that case, where's my rent?
It's called the loot wagon.
That's true. Fine.
Rent,
give me
rent will
that.
be paid to the owner of the dwelling. As soon as you guys actually have a dwelling.
yeah.
Well, if they'd let me take over one of the bases. Stubborn. All right.
I'll
let's
hand
give
the
it
lamp
a
over to
little,
him.
little something fierce. Hey, it is a 2 race. The good roll.
All right. This lamp specifically has no history before the moment that the chain was pulled.
What?
It's exactly what you think.
This lamp came into existence when the chain was pulled on the lamp.
Well, we
Yep,
can always yell at the old lady in a bit to go over and figure that out.
It's a conjured object. It has no history before its use. It was probably specifically targeted to him and likely probably not for death.
Targeted for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Odds you're contagious.
So, yeah, your object reading doesn't even go back as far as Karen handing the lamp to Lucy. It's just, you object read it, you can go back to just after Lucian pulled the string.
This is
And
the
that's
type of
when it
advice I
stops.
would hand out to people if they were looking for a mort visit. That's probably where he is.
Ugh.
Shut up, it's really
Lord.
fucking hot.
No one said
Okay,
anything.
well, let's at least for now, it seems like I do want to pull the chain just to figure out if he's okay, but I feel like if I do that, it's not a good idea.
It's probably not even going to work for you if it's keyed to him.
It's true.
I have
There
some
is a
sort of clairvoyance that goes over and says we're not going to be able to figure out what happened to him until like 3 more months or 3
And
more
I
weeks.
have justifications for everything. Let's continue, shall we? We really do have more pertinent matters than his vacation days.
We do.
I mean,
He'll put the lamp away, and then. All right, so now let's go to Palps.
All right. So you head back upstairs. Where?
I will
Where
climb
did Hightown go?
from.
oh,
right down
and
the
I
Hightown.
went over and picked my new edge, the Circus of the Freaks. You can implement that as your will.
What is your new edge?
I posted it to you because I didn't want to eat up too much
Beastmaster.
time.
I have no pet.
I love it whenever I pick something and it's just followed by a well.
Okay.
I'll get the muzzle.
You can figure out what you want for that at a later point.
No, I'm letting you figure it out.
Oh, why not? We'll have some fun with that, I'm sure. All right, where?
A method, do a demon method. That'd be great.
Oh my god! I sent you a dog. It's a hellhound.
Exactly.
All right, so you guys head back into town, and your next step is to head to the Palps estate. You said.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm climbing up.
Can I spend a Benny to make it a pig?
A fire pig? Absolutely, if you want.
Sure, why not?
I will
They're
spend
very
a Benny.
smart animals, and they get truffles. It'll be a little piglet because it can only have a CR rating of like 0 or something.
Bacon.
Uh,
Just think, a fire
Is it
pig
Sir-
smell delicious.
Sir Francis Bacon?
If it is a pig, I am naming him Sir Francis Bacon. We can have a
Look what
cyber
you've done,
pig.
Hans. Look what you've done.
but why
You
is
could
France
say
Bacon?
Kevin Baconator. You could do that. but-
6 degrees of Oh, never mind.
52.
Can't wait
Yeah,
to see the fan art of the pig.
Yes,
gonna
for
be
those of you that
adorable.
can't see the message, the witch has chosen Beastmaster for her advance this time around. So she gets an animal companion that she's putting into my hands to choose.
Yep. And someone just spent
we
Benny
should've
to
gotten
turn it
this
into a pig.
Make it a pig.
Somewhat.
Alright.
They're actually quite
Activate
lucky in certain
and
societies.
configure. You guys, it should be all black right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
It is, yes.
I could also name him Porkins.
How about now?
we can
Crispy
see it.
bacon.
He's in a hole in the ground.
It's a cybernetic hobbit.
This is where that little asshole lives.
This is
Yeah.
where that little asshole lives. Yes.
He's a fucking hobbit.
He should have really.
No,
went
I'm
full
too
team.
easy.
I'm
Not
pretty
gonna
sure
say
they
it.
would feel like that place.
I read it in a book somewhere. The halflings used to live in bubbles on the ground.
Where
the
you see
scouring
the
of the
Shire
Shire.
eyes, you are cleft.
So you guys follow the instructions, follow the directions you are given to get. Once you get back up top to get to Palps's place.
And
And
now
this-
I'm guessing it's probably late evening.
Nah, it's mid-afternoon still.
Still enough time for me to recover my point.
Give him the wolf and just charge you bastard.
I will park Pilgrim outside of the fence so that way he doesn't get freaked out by a big old power armor showing up.
All right.
And then I will knock on the door.
All right. You knock on the door. You get no response.
Are you knocking with Pilgrim?
No, I'm not knocking with Pilgrim.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Is there a voice intercom system?
Yes, there is.
I will go over and use the voice intercom system because it's probably not. It's probably a vast facility.
Well, I would have thought.
Given how small, like, holy shit! Look how small I am.
Oh, dang. Okay, that's a big house.
Not specifically to scale. Let me see if I can fix the scale.
Nah, it's
Do I
fine.
have to bend down at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Don't even think about it.
I hope we're not too late for 11sies.
All we hear is the shutter on his electronic digital camera going over and over. I'm like,
As
I
Kevin
do have a
bends down.
reputation for embarrassing captains.
I'm not bending and snapping.
This.
I'm not doing that.
360 view.
There we go. That works a little better.
That's kind of
I could
big.
install extra eyes.
Somebody's missing.
Becca?
Oh.
Hans.
The vampire.
Oh, Hans. Yeah.
Yes, Hans. Hans hadn't said he was approaching the door yet.
Neither did I.
All right, there. So you push on the intercom. After a little bit, you hear, "Yes."
Hello, this is the Tomorrow Legion emissaries that we were speaking with you earlier this afternoon. Or was it yesterday? It's really hard to keep track of time. We would like a moment of your time if you're not otherwise occupied.
All right. He says, "Oh, very well. I will meet you at the door. Give me a moment." And after about 5-6 minutes, if I can find his token here. He's not in that list. He greets you at the door. Where the did you go, Pals?
So, smoking jacket, pants. What do you think he's wearing?
He's probably, I think he's part of the Lollipop Guild.
No, he's not
So striped pants.
here.
Yep.
I made him. I know I did. He was there. I've drug him into the council.
You know, if you start naming your NPCs a certain way, it's much easier to go over and find them, or to put them in proper folders.
They are in proper folders. I just don't remember which folder I put him into.
Try looking at the bad evil guy folder.
I looked in enemies. He wasn't there. Unless his figurine is not missing. Oh.
C for council member.
While we're waiting there, he'll just lean
Yep.
on like a wall or something, cross his arms. Okay, well, we're just waiting now.
Helps, damn it.
Do you think he's got an underground facility?
Well, it technically is underground already.
Yeah, he does open the door. Give me a moment while I try and find the.
No, we're gonna go the full 7 minutes of him. This is him getting ready and getting
Yes,
open
I'm
to
getting
us.
ready. Yeah.
No, I absolutely. Well, we don't actually know the relationship he has between himself and his bodyguard. Maybe it's just. like
Is
a
the
very
door still open?
No, it hasn't opened yet.
The
Oh,
door
I was
is
gonna say-
the door has opened. He has created this. Hang on.
Okay, because I'm just looking like in his umbrella stand, just being nosy. So all we can see right now is probably the coat rack and the umbrella stand. Just what's he got in there?
What is the reference for that picture?
She said she took Beastmaster.
Ah, I didn't think of that. Yeah,
See, Mark Singer, Tanya Roberts.
yeah.
Damn, she's sexy.
Maybe it should have been a ferret then.
There you go.
Pig ferret.
Oh, that's why. Damn it. That's a pain in the ass.
You wouldn't trust me with a ferret. And plus, you already decided it was a pig.
Wouldn't
You
trust
man,
you
I
with
want
the.
that.
Benny.
I want that clipped.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't trust me with a ferret?
I wouldn't trust you with the pig either, but I still gave you one.
You didn't give me one. You pre-selected the animal. Out of my benevolence, I gave you pig.
I chose pig for you with my bennies.
Chose pig. Some choose pig. Some achieve pig. And
It'll
some have
do,
pig
pig.
thrust on
It'll
them.
do.
Wilbur.
I thought you said you didn't like Disney.
Wait a minute.
That'll do for
Oh,
now.
you could also name him Babe.
Is that Disney? I just know references. I don't know movies.
Oh, you
No,
haven't watched
Wait,
Babe?
Babe. I don't think Babe is Disney. Actually, I don't know.
There he is. Don't worry, little fella. We've just come to terminate you. Oh, wait. I'm just kidding.
He's a child.
Not my monkeys, not my circus.
Well, technically, you're in the circus.
Well, every circus needs an audience.
He's so little.
Oh, look. They're so close they could peg one another right now.
For all
So yes,
three-
he greets you,
Delete those files, child.
invites you in, says, "Yes, come in, have some tea. I was just sitting down, getting ready to prepare my
Not sure I
speeches for
can
tomorrow."
fit in your little house, little man.
Your speech for tomorrow. You're doing a speech as she walks in, decks her head under.
Yeah. I'll look at Grin like, did you turn your Terminator voice module back on? Is that what you're doing here?
I thought it would be funny. He's little, and I wanted to terminate him.
I liked it. It was good.
Okay. Just don't actually do
Yes.
it.
Well,
keep
we're
looking.
as we're stuck in gridlock at the council. I'm going to present the case for my movement once more, and see what we can do about getting ourselves past this crisis we find ourselves in.
Have you thought about
remind me
kicking
of
out
what
the
his
woman who brought in the
movement is.
vampires?
Which
Oh, that is entirely within my proposal.
Remind me what his movement was.
He's openly trying to blame a lot of the struggle and situation that the Sapphire Cliffs find themselves on weak leadership and moving to have the absent Tejas removed as council or as a council head.
And what is his normal purview? As a council member, what does he cover?
the council generally rules via committee through city policies and various such things.
In other words, you don't have a very specific task? You don't have anyone you typically represent in your guild district? Merchants, miners, anyone specific?
Not specifically. I mean, we represent the general populace. We represent the high towners, the low towners, all those who are dwell within Sapphire Cliffs are represented by the council themselves.
So they have no one that actually talks for them. It's just people who've assumed power for their position.
I do my best to get to know my constituents, those people that do not have the seat on the council, and make the decisions that will make their lives the best that they can possibly be.
Ah, that is very admirable. Who would you say that you normally speak with?
Normally I speak with several of the miners, as I did come to my position as an investor in the mining business.
Hans, are you handling the mind link this time?
If you would like me to start up a mind link, I can. We didn't yet.
Yes, you see Synthers look over to you. He tries to feign nodding for the council member, but he looks particularly at Hans like,
Sir, if you don't mind me asking, so you, much like some of your other fellow council members, I assume you would have contributed to charitable works and such.
Yes, I do what I can with what I have to make sure that those less fortunate than myself have plenty of opportunity to better themselves and increase their stations.
And I know that they did your fellow council members did a pop-up kitchen to go over and feed them. What did you do?
I have worked tirelessly to provide employment opportunities, make sure that the folks down there have ample opportunities, as I said, to improve their station. I don't believe, unlike my fellow council members and some of the Bleeding Hearts, I never believed that giving them a handout, stipending their lackadaisical lifestyle was the proper form. I own and run several of the farms in the area and employ those who will work to do their work.
Understood. Thank you. Just noticed. Is your bodyguard around?
No. Once I'm back at home, usually I let him off to do his own thing.
That's actually you let him do his own thing even after what happened, the assassination attempts.
Well, the assassination attempts never made it well past my front door, so as long as I am within my home.
Speaking of homes, you do have a very non-flashy dirt hill.
I put it in the video chat, Hans.
I see that.
Yes, my non-flashy dirt hill. I am not nearly as much one to stand on pomp as others. I don't need a vast overground eyesore of a mansion blocking out the view of the skyline like certain other individuals. He kind of stands on his tiptoes and looks above his hill as he's talking to you, and as he says that.
Thank you for that's actually a more admirable quality of just making your work speak for itself rather than showing off lavishly. One thing I do want to know, and I do apologize for the pertinence of this question, what were you doing at the time of the incident that overtook one of your fellow council members' lives?
I believe I was actually... What was I doing? Give me a moment. I have to check the notes as to what his he had going on?
You're good. While the questions are being asked, I'm just watching his body language.
Just like I want to get him to go over and just set some stuff up before I hit him with the. We know where your bodyguard is, so I need him to go over and confess to some stuff
Well,
first before I hit him with it.
but we don't know where his bodyguard is. We just know that
We know his bodyguard was there.
Yeah.
And you know where his bodyguard was. You don't know where his bodyguard currently is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
that's one thing I want to go over and have narrowed down.
I was actually at Dendit's place when the that event came about.
Dendons?
Dendit, the brass
dragon.
dragonborn.
Oh, and he'll go over and collaborate with that.
He will absolutely collaborate with it. I was ordering a few
Corroborate.
curios.
Corroborate. Sorry, the player's retarded. I must go over and point out.
Wait, he had slipped.
I have another question for you, little guy.
Yes.
Do you normally answer the door to a bunch of ne'er-do-wells without your bodyguard after all of you have been targeted for assassination at some point since we've been here?
We're not.
Hans
Yeah,
is
he
just
already
going to say,
answered that question.
Hey,
Well,
Yeah.
if you are, I assume you folk are not nearly stupid enough to wish ill upon me in my own home.
I take a step away from Grim.
Press
And,
X the doubt.
The brass dragon will be able to confirm this. And how long has your bodyguard been working with you? Just so I know.
I hired him shortly after the incident.
Did he come with credentials? How did that happen?
Well, I put out an advert and held interviews. He happened to be the one that fit the bill. He's quite the talented and gifted individual.
I can take him.
What was his reputation? Perhaps we know some of his affiliates.
Well, he's a standard fare mercenary.
That doesn't match what you just said, though.
Yes, standard fare mercenary were his credentials, but he was very good at what he does. In fact, the biggest thing was he was the only non-resident who showed up for the interview that showed up.
With the notice check, I think it's.
Can I run a notice check too?
Did he do anything weird when I called him out like that? It was only a single success.
Hold on. Success with the raise. So I want to know he's full of bullshit.
From what you can tell, he wanted to hire a mercenary.
I thought it was only council members that were allowed to govern extended invitations.
It is indeed. Only council members are allowed to extend an invitation, and usually without a councilman's invitation, you cannot get to Sapphire Cliffs. Our location is kept the utmost of secrets. Yet
So
somehow there he was.
So I would assume that these sort of invitations are at least logged somewhere.
Generally, the invitations are kept track of by a Mayor's list, I believe, out in the Glitter Springs.
All right. Oh, he keep what? Wait.
The mayor is the one that keeps track of who.
You mean
What?
former mayor?
Former mayor.
Oh, he's still there.
No, he's still the
Oh.
bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, okay.
Bluff. Bluff.
Okay. Your bluff worked on both of us.
That got fucked up by your own party.
I should have pushed
Yeah.
the button first, like last
What?
time. I should have pushed the button first, like last time, so you knew I was up to something.
And both of you respond. No, he's still there. What do you mean, former mayor? Did something happen after we left?
Damn it.
How much you willing to pay?
Damn you,
Now,
psychotic
so,
child.
when I imply former mayor, does he just react? I guess the reaction I'm looking for is more if he would question the recommendation if there was a former mayor.
Well, he reacts with a bit of surprise at first, and then as Eden and Kevin respond to you saying former mayor with, no, he's still there. What do you mean former? He goes, a bit of a knowing smile creeps across his face.
Can we get the
Pouts.
detriment honest as fuck?
Just pouts, looks at them like, ugh.
We'll take on the detriment honest as fuck. 500. That's interesting news, and we'll follow up on that. Did your bodyguard disclose to you that he was at the incident?
No, he hadn't arrived into town until shortly after the event. Didn't even know he was here during the time.
He was. He was actually at ground zero of the incident.
According to our sources, yes.
Well, I will have to ask him about that the next time he comes on shift.
Well, we would actually like to go over and question him, if you don't mind.
Well, I will inform him that you have questions for him once he comes by, and let you know. Give me contact information. I will let you know, and you can meet him either here or at the council headquarters, and we can have the interview at your convenience.
Oh, it's convenient right now, sir.
Unfortunately, I don't know where he is at the moment.
Oh, we have his phone. I'm sure you guys have at least the basics of comms.
I can also try to find out where he's at, too, using his phone number. I'm trying to go for either an electronics or hacking, is what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah, go ahead and make an electronics roll as he
Hans,
Tries to lie and bullshit us.
Do we know Explodey Boy's name?
No, because I don't think anyone said his name. All we know is what he
We
looked
only
like.
know that he's a neon knight is all I got in my notes.
If he does know the miners and the council knows who it was, perhaps we can inquire through that angle.
I mean, somebody's got to probably know what name he went by.
And he did say he talks to the miners.
Blech.
Well, Grim, that means you have the best
He talks to children, Doc? What are you talking about?
his name is Kalen.
Okay. And I got a success with a raise.
I sent you all a wonderful, uplifting message in YouTube chat.
I doubt that.
I'm not reading it.
It's very blue.
Fortunately, it jacks up my computer when I do that, so.
Well, that phrasing is very unfortunate.
It is what
You could
it
say
is,
that he
Doc.
yearns
It
for
is
the
what it is.
miners.
God.
Oh, Lord. All right. So, you see that on your electronics check to triangulate his location as he's sending out the message that you guys are looking for him. He is currently at an unknown bar in Hightown.
Okay.
A
Well,
bar so unimportant, I don't have a map for it.
Oh dear.
bar with no name.
You may have to go over and rephrase that to now it's the Lowtown bar, so we can actually talk to this fucker because that's where we've been led.
That was a rather direct hint.
It was pretty much a huge line, and I'm very surprised that you don't have the location of where the fucker is.
How are you surprised? Anyhow, you seem to speak to the miners and all those who work below the ground and on the lower levels as well as the upper. Do you know the name of
Keep
the
it
one.
together.
Know the name of who?
Do you happen to know the casualties involving the miners in the district that exploded?
No, I know that there were roughly 1,000 that dead that day.
And the ones that you represent would be on that list. Surely you would know some of the workers.
There, like I said, there were thousands. I'm sure I knew several of them. What were you asking about? One in particular?
Yes, one who would be handling, say, the explosives in the mines. I'm sure that's a smaller list to pick from. I'll try to persuade him.
All right.
Is there a way I can assist him? It's going to be a part of our
Why do these
investigation, sir.
dice hate me? Come on, you sons of bitches.
Your words are very eloquent. Your dice are not.
This is true. There we go.
I gave him I got a success to assist him with that, so.
And
All right, so that'll add a +1 to his roll.
which makes it a 9 with 2 raises.
It's mostly because it sounds like this to us in the mind link, but to everyone else, it sounds like he's talking like Calculon. Oh my!
Like the Daleks.
Oh, even worse.
You will do this.
We had some evidence of someone accidentally taking explosives to the location, so that's kind of why we want to know where or who. If there's a list of who would carry those explosives.
Or who might have fallen in that moment. Perhaps there was something there.
Yeah.
And we'd hate for you to be burdened with responsibility that's not yours. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
What do I have to do to give him like the bullshitter feat?
I'm sure there's a liar's feat.
There's something like that.
It's just my dice rolls that corrupt everything.
No, it's just common sense. It's just like this fucking weird robot is trying to convince me to do something.
The flesh bags in my dimension were far more eloquent.
What, dude?
Except for the lizard lover.
He says, yes. Yes, you must be referring to Larry. Larry was lost in the event. He had a shift the day before.
Was it a typical shift for him?
Yeah, and he tended to take that shift that day of the week. It wasn't anything outside of the ordinary.
Oh, had you talked to him or anyone that had spoken to him? Seen him go into his shift?
I hadn't talked to him for a week before that. He had come to my typical constituency meeting, my round table, as it were. Came by, we chatted. He helped himself to some of the buffet, and we went about our lives.
And over the mind link, Hans, are you any good at reading minds?
Yes. You may know I'm doing it, but yeah.
Oh, I have a justification for that. Just tell him that you're being highly specific. If he agrees. Purely good-natured, of course. We've noted that some people have, turning back to him, we've noticed that some people have had detrimental effects from encounters with vampires. Perhaps, would you care if we checked if you had any lingering influence?
Well, as far as I know, I had no interaction with these vampires. What do I look like? One of those filthy Steinen nobles?
Steinen. Interesting name, but also many are not aware, as the vampires have worked their wilds in strange ways to manipulate. Perhaps we could finish this security check. Also, tell us about the Steinens after.
Holy shit, they're throwing shade.
I'll try to persuade again.
All right, go ahead and persuade.
I will assist the
It'll work
doctor
this time,
because
you piece of shit. Yep, help the doctor.
I'll attempt to assist the doctor.
I'll try to spend a penny to get higher than 1.
Oh, wish I had
Fucking hell!
if only I had intimidation.
Sir, we only are asking this just for your safety and just for your evenness and security of mind.
Can I roll a persuasion check, boss?
I
Go
rolled
for it.
a success
If
with
you
a
join
raise.
Mind Link, we could do this much easier.
It would really be in your best interest.
Oh, but he succeeded. He did good. There you go.
I don't think that helps my roll.
I was helping my own roll. Your roll was shiza.
It was. Fuck off.
This poor hobbit. Let us into your mind. Come
I
on.
was like, oh, that
That
kid.
not even
Afro!
technically let us into your mind.
With
I'm
a
trying to
$200
from
super
Afro.
chat
Afro!
says nothing. Moon's
Oh, shit.
moonwalks out
Alright.
the saloon door backwards.
He don't
Fuck
even let us
yeah.
know what he wants to do with it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. He did not. But
That
you
is
may.
true.
Thank you, Afro.
I'm gonna go
Given my
get
rolls,
that a
I
drink.
really would think that would be good.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna
My
need
rolls
to
are
drink
shit.
that,
doesn't
right?
it?
I'll be right back.
Oh, you horrible humans.
You can let us know where you want that to go, Afro, or what do you want to do with it. And thank you very much. Much appreciated. It has been a week.
All right. So, you guys, yep, go ahead and very well, if it will alleviate your suspicions, you may read my mind as you see fit.
Excellent. We appreciate your cooperation.
Afro.
Hans, if you would.
Yeah, this shouldn't hurt. Wait. What kind of sexual proclivities? Never mind. I'll deal with it.
If he's against any boards, keep that private.
Eh? And he's already in the mind reading. He's already started. He's like, wait, what? Oh, and he slips into his mind. All right, let's make the mind reading roll.
Mind slippery.
Slippery mind. All right, so he got it. He doesn't have to worry about the raise because we're not worried about him
Resisting.
knowing or resisting, unless you think that's going to make a difference for the depth of information we can get.
It might help you get past if there's anything trying to mask it.
Okay, I will. I've got some pennies. I might as well try. Roll horribly. It's still a
God, the dice
success,
are
but
evil.
I mean,
We've been rolling like shit lately.
Mhm.
yes, we have. Oh, I know what I could do. Try
How
one
many
more
of those you
time.
got?
Oh, hey,
I've got a couple left.
Kyle's got it. All players and the GM get 1 Benny and 1 conviction,
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
Thank
and
you.
heal either 1 wound or 1 fatigue.
Ooh, I like it.
I needed another conviction. I was running out slowly.
Well, was he just posting that, or was that what Afro?
Well,
Yeah.
it's $200.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
It's the only thing on the list that's $200.
He can go over and
That
just
is
give
a
you a
good
whole bunch
point.
of bennies.
Also, I
That's true.
love the Andy Circus look. I'm just saying.
I know about a kid. Come here, give me a kiss.
You're kissing your pussy?
Always.
That's what you're supposed to do with the pussy, aren't
Of
you?
course, you say that as a cat.
But now you can have butt all in your face.
I know, right?
Afro.
Behold, cat butt.
Gaze into the eye of Catron.
You.
It winked. Alrighty, are we still questioning this folk?
We
Yep.
are waiting for the results of the mind scanning.
What was your question that you were mind scanning with?
Primarily, if he had been tampered with.
The Tamperer.
But the actual question, I think, was if he was speaking with the blow-up guy. Which one would we prefer, team? Don't answer all at once.
What about the blow up doll?
What?
Are you trying to
Yeah.
add the second option was finding out if he had talked to the guy right before, because he said he didn't hire him until after the incident, right? You're trying to
Yeah.
find out if he talked to him beforehand.
We can either ask about the mercenary or the explodey guy.
And he said he actually did remember. He knows the guy by name. Who the fuck does that? He has like how
Man of
many
the
people
people.
under his employ?
Man of the people.
Several
Yeah.
hundred.
Several hundred, but he happens to know who the fuck Larry is.
Larry's
Well, I did
Larry.
specify and narrow the list down. But
Sure.
it is
First,
surprising he
like,
picked out Larry right away.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry, sorry.
He
Jerry,
said
Larry,
Jerry's a
Gary,
funny name.
Larry.
Larry.
Gary.
It was Larry.
What's up with that?
No, it was Jerry.
Jerry, okay. Oh.
I'm good with either
Okay,
question you
just
want to
repeat some. Larry, Gary, or Jerry?
Jerry with a J.
Jerry.
And Hans, you do specifically have to keep an eye out for that weird kid that shows up in the back of people's memories.
Mm-hmm.
Just if
Oh,
you
yeah.
spot that, just keep an eye out for.
The weird demon children?
The gnome.
They've
no, the
shown
gnome
up
guy
in the
that was
memory fuckeries.
signing his head.
The one that Lucian could not get a clear picture of is the one that.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
probably him, but you know.
You just put 5 o'clock stubble or shadow on.
Got it down.
So yeah, I'm fine with whichever question you guys want to have asked. I don't know.
Ask the question, and we will proceed from there.
Which is it?
Okay, let's go for a broadband question here. Something that can tune both of these things. When it comes to the incidents, does he know of anything that has led up to them that would be suspicious?
And you mean the incident? You mean the explosion?
Yes.
Okay, that is what he'll ask then.
The Intersplosion. Oh, bad kitty.
I almost
And
did it
this-
in my pants joke.
This is a mind walk.
You have to. Oh my God.
What has the
Dust
demon
and go.
cat done upon you?
Dust and go.
He destroyed the fucking OBS and switched it to something else.
Ooh, sweet!
Oh my!
But it's back now.
Yay!
He used to kick his spinny circle for
That,
me.
It was
that-
just hamster dance was going on his
that
screen.
cat is gonna get the foot in her ass later.
Cat's not
Bad kitty.
amused by this questioning.
Oh, hey, we're back to normal screen, or not the map screen for Rifts. Right?
Now you're not allowed up here anymore. How you like them apples, cat? No more allowed. Ugh, you left.
You cannot deny Cat.
You
Cat
left
must be
tracks
free.
all over my.
So
my
what
game,
happened
you son of a
with
bitch.
the thing? You know.
Yeah, and this is a mind walk, so it basically we get one question, but it unlocks the entire scene or chain of related memories. However, that would play out for us.
Memory chain.
All right. You go ahead and make a notice check while you're going through the mind walk.
Hey.
All right.
Saw that your conviction up.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll stay up since it's in the same action.
Okay. It's like you have to spend like a bennie or something to keep it up.
I don't know how it works outside of combat since it's only been like
Nah.
a second since the answer actually activated the power, but I don't know.
Yeah, you see specifically exactly what he described. You see him sitting down and talking to Jerry about his work in the mines, telling him how vital and important his job is, giving him that boss speech
Oh, I hate those speeches.
a week beforehand.
Every time you say Jerry, I keep hearing Benny Johnson fucking say, Jerry! Jerry! Give me the clip, Jerry!
Well, yeah, you see him presenting. Not presenting, but going through a performance review interview with Jerry. Jerry seems to be a very middling worker. Nothing special. Nothing of note, but
Fucking
not
middle of the
noteworthy.
road, Jerry.
Yep. When the boss comes through town and says it's time to lead, follow, or get out of the way, he gets out of the way.
Poor Jerry.
He technically got out of the way.
In several
And
pieces.
with your and everything you show lines up perfectly with the description he gave you, and you don't see any small out of focus children or half focus sized people. Everybody looks really big from his point of view, though.
This is very strange.
And that's the only events he walks through or sees that are linked to this? To
That
the
is the-
explosion event itself?
That's the only event he seems to come across that would be linked to the event.
You might want to go over and possibly look at him meeting the bodyguard and see if there's anything weird
that would be a
shenanigans
different
going on with
question.
that.
That's another question. So
That would be a separate question, so a separate role and a separate power.
I don't have a whole lot of power left.
Unless the bodyguard is somehow linked to the explosion through his
He is.
knowledge, he would not. Did he hire him?
Not
that?
for him.
That
He
would
didn't
not
see it.
link them
Um,
together.
That's what Circus's point is. that he
It
didn't
needs
see
to be a
that, so.
tangential connection.
Yeah,
Have
your
you
mind.
seen any
Your
weird
mind walk
children
is.
around?
Your mind walk is oddly non-revealing.
Oh.
Maybe.
Can-
Well, are you broadcasting it to us?
Yeah, because he's also got the mind link going.
Can he tell whether or not it's a fake memory?
That would be a psionics roll. I'm just
Well,
going to roll notice to see if there's any fluctuations in
That
the
would be
memory.
what the 8 in notice was for, to see if he's noticed anything odd about the memory.
Oh, so it's very unrevealing. It's presentation of a memory versus an actual memory.
Cat is murdering me.
Little
Am
bit,
I
yeah. You
interpreting
feel
that?
It looks like a projected
your
memory.
mind walk is very restricted. You feel like you're being given a guided tour rather than open walk of the place.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he pulled the same thing that I would have. Okay.
What would you have done, Doctor?
Concentrate on something completely inane and innocuous that's related, but make sure that it's at the forefront so no one sees the rest.
Yeah, you have a very ordered mind. I like it. Just right down the aisle to what I needed. Thank you. It's like I have no impulse buying at all.
Or I would just play the events from Mort's night first.
Ugh.
Ugh.
It's a deleted file, but it's kept as a security measure now.
Isn't that against the
Take
convention or
3
something?
CD, 3d6
Self-defense.
psychic damage.
It's just
Probably
pocket
would
porn.
cause psychic backlash.
Well, it's your pocket porn. Just
Mm-hmm.
Pocket porn.
I have quotable
Oh.
bonnet pocket porn.
All right, so
Before you
uh,
strange things.
He looks at you. Is there anything else, or can I retire to my bed chambers for the night? It is getting rather late.
Isn't it midday?
It was late afternoon when you first got here, and you've been badgering him for a bit. At
We
this
don't
point.
need no stinking badgers.
Shut up.
Anything else to ask him? Well, he
Yeah.
did mention that other group, the Steinens, I believe.
Yes, you should be familiar with the Lady Steinen. She's holds another council seat.
Mind you, yes, I'm pretending like we haven't spoken to her. Looking to you guys in the mind link.
I'm not part of the mind link, but I'm learning from the first
That's
time
usually
we
the
felt it your
problem.
first co-op.
Yes, you should be intimately familiar with the Lady Steinen. She's the fool who got was hooked in and suckered in by vampires. Thank you once more for revealing such a nefarious and insidious plot against our...
He
Don't
saw
take it
it.
to heart, Hans.
Insidious, yeah.
That's the picture you sent me, buddy.
Sorry, what were you saying about
I
Hans?
Don't take it to heart. He just said what Kevin would say in the mind link.
I think Hans found plenty.
Nefarious and insidious plot against our fine city. And I can only hope that the rest of the council rules with me in her punishment for doing such a horrible and inadequate job vetting her potential in...
Now, when you say vetting,
Like allowing your mine workers to walk out with explosive vests.
well, I was thinking more along the lines of his bodyguard, but I really would like to speak to him.
We know where he's at, Doc.
Surely you can call him.
He gave me the phone number and I looked for him and I found him, Doc. I know where he's at.
It says, if you really would like me to call him here now, I suppose I can. I did give him the rest of the night off, as I was expecting to have a smoke and go to bed.
I would not.
I
I don't
do
need him to-
apologize, sir, but it is of the utmost importance for the safety and security
don't-
of your
Okay,
town.
okay. Before we move any further, I do not want to call him. We're gonna go find him. That's what we're gonna
I would love to call this guy right
That's
now.
what
No,
that's
we're
what he's
not
saying he
doing-
wants to do after.
In the mind link, Grim snaps
She's
to
not in
attention. Oh, the old broad that Lucian wanted to clap cheeks with. I remember her now.
You're like a perverted alfalfa, you bastard.
He's like, with that, he's like, my head. I don't want to call him right now at this second. I want to go have all of us just go talk to him over there with us without. Yeah, we'll go to the bar.
I don't want. I'm not a part of the mind link, so she wouldn't be catching in and on.
Well, this is...
No,
this
I'm not
is,
denying them. This is out. I'm speaking with my mouth, so you would hear.
Sir, I do
But-
understand that, but isn't having him here right now much more prudent in case other information comes up?
I like when you
really.
question the leader's decisions all the
But-
time.
That's usually your shtick.
I know. That's why it's nice to see someone else do it for once.
No, we're gonna do that at the bar.
Yes, I suppose
Also-
we should leave you be for now. We appreciate your cooperation and security for your people.
I'm
Ooh.
also going just to ask this. I'm gonna guess you have the layout for this fucker's home.
this guy's home?
Yes.
The Hobbit
I
hole?
do.
Alright, I think given that he has the map for this guy's home and he doesn't have the map for the guy at the bar.
Well, that's a player
That'd
thing. That's
be
not
a
a,
player
that's not a
thing,
character
and
thing.
No.
Yeah. I mean, if we really want to do the whole above the table player, like, okay, we've got a map for this. Let's do it that way.
Plus, you already know I'm
good
going to
with
sneak
that.
in.
But
You're just gonna go in.
I do. I do know that.
You do.
When have
Like-
you ever seen me not follow my curiosity?
If I do know that, I will still tell you not to do it.
That's why he doesn't ask for permission, just forgiveness.
Yeah. So
Well,
I mean,
now
if-
that fun's ruined. Proceed.
Kevin's a hard guy like that. Is this how it works?
Kevin's a hard
Oh,
guy.
yeah, give me a moment.
Yeah.
Did you just randomly spawn a bar?
I just built a bar.
Okay. Well, the player now talking. The main reason why I didn't want that is I didn't want the halfling guy to be potentially lying and call the fucking guy and warn him.
I just
now
didn't
we
want him
can't
dead
do
by the
that.
time we found him.
I don't care. One way or another, it doesn't matter. The end result's still the same.
So now,
Can I keep the pots?
Yes.
Woo! New flesh golem.
why are you being?
If only you gave me the love
Create
interest
this-
card, I could go over and play it on it and make it completely awkward.
Now,
Nah.
are you going to let me fix your sword or not? Damn
Ah,
Cyber
there
Knight.
it is.
There's no need to fix my sword. It works completely fine.
Hans, does she,
Apparently
no,
it's
she
done
does
for.
not speak my language, Hans. I need a translator.
Also, you can't fix her sword. It doesn't have a physical form for you to modify.
It doesn't have a hilt? Shame on you.
Well,
No.
No,
It
it
is-
just kind of happens. The only thing weird with me is, like, the Battaglio cyber armor is just like.
To be fair, the hilt is her robot
He looks
hand.
at you with disgust. Can't be augmented.
Hey, my glitter boy can't be augmented, so
Yes, but you can.
Lighting.
maybe if I allow it. Yeah.
All right, so are you guys heading over to the bar then?
Yeah.
Up to the bar, then that's
For
what
you-
leader says.
For you to allow it, it would take one quick bribe to Lucian.
For me to forget, sure. Yeah.
I could just.
I'm a
use
fan
that.
of. I'm still a fan though of keeping Kevin human right now.
He's your Batman. What is this gay ass bar?
It's a Hightown bar.
I see. We're
It is
going
Pride
with
Month.
This time of the month.
Copacabana.
I'd like the little
I'll
red
wait.
umbrella. Hans is going to be over by the red umbrella.
Oh,
You mean the, you mean the
so I don't
target?
annoy the captain.
Oh, I mean the thing that gives him extra shade.
Ah.
Yeah. My armor will be outside.
For whatever reason, you're on the wrong side of it, though. Are you
I will
tending
make
bar?
No one tries anything stupid. Have fun, Italy.
Yeah, free lemon
I don't even
slices
know
and
what
cherries
you said,
for
Doc.
everyone.
Did you just say?
I'll put you
He's
there.
gonna stand outside and make sure no one fucks with the glitter boy. He doesn't want to go in the bar.
Okay.
One look was like, no.
I'll absolutely go into the bar.
I've seen enough.
All right.
I'll be in the mind link if you need me.
It's their own.
What do you mean?
Wizard dude.
Make me a notice check.
Where's our target? He's probably not here because you didn't have him call here.
Oh yeah. Are you sure about that?
I'm
We haven't
absolutely
even
sure.
checked yet. We haven't even checked yet.
We're rolling the notice check. Let's go over and find out.
Fucking.
High five.
Just break into the restroom. Why don't
With you.
Hans just starts serving drinks.
Starts making weird shit he learned from Germany.
Yeah, since I can't taste anything anymore, I don't know how much is in a Long Island iced tea. All of it, right?
This one's called a
A splash of
Beligabom.
cola.
This is a fuzzy navel.
They all taste the same.
I
to me.
wouldn't know, Hans. I don't drink. Never liked the stuff.
Oh, look, Captain V has arrived.
Well, you have to go over and check actually how much they water it down preemptively. People tend to do that, at least in certain bars.
Where is he?
Yeah, I want to know.
Correct, Maker.
What? Why are you
I was
here?
about to pull out a gun. I'm
Did he
about
get
to pull out a
fired?
gun.
Didn't
Oh,
we
like
kill him
someone can't say
already?
hello.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, I'm about to pull out a gun and shoot this thing, whatever this thing is.
Here too. Shit.
All right. So you can see various patrons of the bar as you look around. You do not see a man in shiny neon armor, though. As you guys walk in, the bartender behind you waves over and he says, "Oh, it's you guys. How are you doing?"
Oh, okay.
Hello.
That guy. Okay.
How are you?
How did your presentation at the council go?
It went
Turns
pretty
out
well.
that, turns out I failed my class because I hadn't been there for 3 weeks.
Oh dear. Did they give you like a bypass or something due to unmitigated circumstances, unforeseen circumstances? Sorry.
Well, I'm pleading my case right now. Hopefully, I have a presentation in the morning to prove that it wasn't through negligence, but through circumstances beyond my control that I wasn't able to make my presentation for my final project before on time.
Well, that's actually on you. You probably had much more than 3 weeks to go over and get that done.
Well, honestly, I don't remember any of the last 3 weeks.
Is he
I'm
saying
gonna-
being weak-minded
Give
is
the
an
guy's
excuse?
If you want the testimony, I will absolutely go over and provide testimony
He's
that
saying
you were
being
actually in
possessed by
fact
a vamp-
mind controlled.
Yeah, you're saying being mind controlled and possessed by a vampire is an excuse for not showing up to class.
That's what
and
that's what I just said.
the best remedy for that is going to the bar. Wait,
Are you serving here?
Gay bar?
Yeah. Luckily, these guys didn't didn't fire me for not showing up.
Makes sense for a
I
bar.
mean, have you seen this place?
Is there any way for me to ping the knight's phone or something?
Go ahead and make another electronics check.
Success.
Hello, Moto.
Normal success. Where he is. Yeah, you ping. It looks like he is at least on a two-dimensional plane. He is roughly in the bar.
Man can't take. Oh no.
I will share this to the group. Mind link for sure.
Real quick, is there a secondary floor to your bar?
Or a toilet.
No, it's just the outdoor bar. There's outdoor seating. The little
It's underground.
drinks I've got back here.
Wait, your bar doesn't have a shitter? What if somebody has to pee after drinking this swill?
They can go across the street to the pissers.
Doc, can you scan the ground to see if there's anything beneath us?
I
at
like
all,
our
please?
bar better.
I could give it a shot. I'd pull
So
out my
his phone's
scans.
still here. Did anyone leave anything behind, like a phone?
I just realized
Would
that
that
was
be
me. I was like,
science,
"Do you
research,
have a lost and found
or-
box?"
This
Electronics.
is
Yeah,
no.
both
Are
of
you
them.
guys looking for somebody?
Yes, we actually are. She starts describing the bodyguard of the halfling.
He left about 5 minutes ago with this other guy. Guy'd been drinking for. God, he started around noon. He came up, tripped over the chair, and spilled a drink on the guy. The guy stood up, bought him a new drink, apologized for being in his way, invited him back, or asked him if he wanted to come back and get those scuffed boots taken care of. It's the weirdest thing.
It's the oldest trick in the book. Man, that guy totally fell for it. He was totally hitting on him.
Yep, you know my
Oh.
roles.
So someone ran into the knight, and then the knight said, "Come with me. I'll help unscuff your boots."
Yeah? After buying him 3 more drinks.
Hans, this is how people court.
Hans, this is also how people get abducted.
Hey,
And
I lived in Berlin as a club scene. Ladies, I know all about this. Cocaine,
We've got
bathrooms. You know.
a signer guy at the other bar.
Hans has been to clubs.
The information
I want to
broker.
do one thing to kind of cut this a little bit quickly, but only if I'm allowed to.
All right.
Just
So,
do it.
Sensors, what was that electronics check for?
He asked me to scan. It was only a regular success. I was scanning the underground, basically seismic examination.
There is a extensive and intricate mine shaft system underground at about 100
What?
feet.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I don't suppose there's any shafts or paths that lead straight to it.
From underneath here to there.
None that
Right.
lead to the bar.
Are there any mines? Yes, the mines of which this city is built upon. Shit.
Are there any underground structures or caverns? Oh, my players, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We're smart. All right. I'm actually going to, if you'll excuse me one moment, and she will go over, and I'm guessing homeboy puppy dog went over and gave me his phone number. Or he's right by
Yeah,
me and I
'cause-
forgot that.
I've been pinging his phone, so
No, you haven't been pinging the person I'm talking about, and I think Circus knows who I'm talking about.
Yep, give me just a moment.
Is he always been with me this entire time?
oh, that guy. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying now. That guy. Okay.
Could
He's never
Tails
far away.
theoretically scan these mines and figure out the places to put explosives to undermine the structural integrity of the entire mountain and take it down?
Are you gonna kill the entire?
Do you have
civilization
do you
with
have demolitions?
Well, I don't, but Tails might.
Tails does not have demolition as a skill.
Good to know.
that? I'm trying to get us to the area of combat.
He's not an EOD. But yes, as you look around, he just sort of materializes behind you, puts a hand on your shoulder. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. How long have you been here?
The entire time, madam.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy, dude. You're gonna need to figure that out.
We go to his room. It's just a whole bunch of pictures of Eden.
I mean, you put the card there, so.
I accept all my
Why did
problems,
we
no
not
worries.
see this guy? Did he just pop out of thin air?
Nobody was really looking for him.
And he looks like all the other half elves. So,
You know, we should really charge him for pictures.
fuck you, doctor. I'm assuming that the bodyguard of a council member has a listed residence, correct?
Typically, yes.
I need his residence location, please.
Yes, it looks like Mr. Drake has been staying. According to his records, he's been staying at Grok's place in one of his hotel rooms.
Well, I actually have to ask you to. We're going to go check out that location, but I'm going to ask you to go over and do some investigation for me because he is very. You were there when we went over and discovered that he was actually at the explosion, correct? I'm sorry, I was so caught up. I might have missed you.
No, that's news to me. Was that while you guys were downtown?
Yes, you mean Lowtown?
What, downtown, down in Lowtown.
You were getting down in Lowtown.
We still haven't been to Ho-Town yet.
We have not been to Ho-Town yet. It's High Lowtown.
Oh, you mean the mines?
Yeah. Well, we just passed through. We never really stopped. At least that's what we told the parole
You wouldn't
officer.
happen to have a background in explosives,
you
would
doing?
you?
Sorry.
I see Doc's token moving up. Okay, Lord.
Just causing problems.
Yeah.
I would act. Left. Sorry. I would appreciate if you could go over and look into him for us as we go over to investigate his current place of living. This isn't the first time we went over and saw someone run into him and him apologize for the run-in and for him to take that other person out somewhere else.
That's odd. I mean, what are you trying to imply?
Well, it's either he's a massive manslot, or he might have some other alternative motives.
Just to ask from player to DM here, Circus, who made that NPC?
That would have been Shadow Warden.
Okay.
You know, I will be merciful and just, for God's sakes.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm working so hard. I got whatever I got to.
All right. Putting the two notice checks together, the fact that his phone and his geolocation is still pinging in 2 dimensions above or in this bar area, and there is an extensive cave system directly below you.
Oh, I thought you. I was asking if there was a shaft or something to go down.
There's not a shaft connecting the bar directly to the mines, but
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay.
yeah, there's not a way to get there directly from here.
Okay.
But
All right.
And I don't know if you saw it in video, Circus, but I was trying not to interrupt, but I'm looking for sewer grates and manholes.
Blech.
there are no sewer grates or manholes at all.
Somebody
Which
clip
is
it.
in
He's
this
looking
entire
fan
sound.
holes.
There's not a manhole to be found. We need to go over to Mort's place.
We're not looking for the same type of manhole,
Yeah.
are
You are if you're going to
Go to the-
Mort's.
we?
Haven't
And
you
what the
seen
talk
enough
is-
manholes already?
I deleted the file.
She
didn't-
has
That's
a
now a
TikTok.
security measure that only plays when someone invades my life. Sending a Benny to make that a thing.
What are you gonna show me? Eldritch horrors? Are you gonna show me people being tortured and visions of madness and terror? No, I'm gonna show you Mort on a Friday night.
Oh, Lord. Any
Same
number of
difference.
morts. You now have 2 separate morts.
Yeah, I'm definitely spending a Benny on my mind protection.
2 Morts and I haven't killed anyone in weeks. There's a plan
Not
coming
my
together.
fault. All right, so we know that he went over and left his phone behind, and we know there's an extensive.
We don't know
tunnel
that he left his phone behind.
No, he's down in the mines right now.
Oh.
We need to go to the mines. That's where we need to go. From what the
Want
doc
the
is
clue,
saying.
and the clue still didn't stick in the
All right,
heads.
puppy dog. Sorry, no. I don't think I got your name,
It's Officer Pyle, ma'am.
Officer Pyle. Officer Pyle, I would like very much. Where's the nearest connecting tunnel in this area?
We don't have any tunnels that connect to the surface. I can arrange to have one of our taxi service take you down to the entrance. to
No,
the
I'm
mine.
good. Let's
Wait.
go. I'm gonna go hop into the. I'm gonna go hop into the into Pilgrim.
I
Hans,
love-
you're over the
I
Fine.
mountain.
love the
let's
litter
go.
leader just gives no fucks
I
anymore.
know
We're
that.
going.
I know that my
Daddy, chill.
species doesn't do it, but do vampires defecate and whatnot? You're still organic by nature, are you not?
No, we just drinks the blood and it replenishes us.
So if no sewer system is made for this town,
Well, the humans that
Are
live here
they?
use the sewer system.
are they?
That guy is.
There's no system up here. So he's like,
Are you really going to push Circus to now create an entire sewer system along with the mines, you bastard?
no, I was implying that because they're not, they're all vampires.
Because they don't have a sewage system.
Check the person's house. There's no shitter. They may be a vampire.
They're either a vampire or a synth.
True, you haven't seen Eden poop.
Let's go, please.
From the makers of Everybody Poops come Rift, where not everybody poops.
Pilgrim has a full wide system. Just saying, everything's. I could live in there
Turned into
for
fuel
2
in
or 3
Pilgrim.
weeks.
Pilgrim has a specified system for disposing of waste. Every
All
time
right.
he stomps, it squishes into the ground.
So, GM hand wave. You guys make it to the mines.
How dare you?
Thank God you would use the get a clue card, or we'd be fucking around in a casino for
Yeah.
like another half hour.
Another 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The 3 weeks of fucking around, of course. All right, you can see this. Also, JT, you should be able to see that figurine there.
I
He's
see it as a
cute.
ghost.
It is
Yeah.
supposed to be a ghost. It is the observer.
Oh, I see it.
You should be able to click on it and see through its eyes as you move around.
So this is for the people who are actually watching.
Click on
so
it and
they
do
can enjoy
like
the screen.
how?
Like, move it like as in
Oh, I
As if
see
it
what
was
you're
your-
saying. Okay, gotcha,
as if it were your character.
gotcha.
And then you'll just have to click back on the Grim
Okay,
to move
That's
Grim to move around.
So
Make sure you click on Grim before you roll anything because it's
Yep.
a
No.
D4 wonder with no skills.
gotcha.
you know what they mine here now, Glitter Leader.
It's supposed to be sapphires.
All right.
People?
So go ahead and you guys enter into the mine shaft. The mine shaft looks like a mine shaft. It has stone walls, stone ceiling, stone floor. You can see the occasional sparkling bit and lighting situation.
Pilgrim's lights are on.
Is that a sapphire? Is that a sapphire? Is that a sapphire?
Kyle, have you considered?
They're very
all
dusty
locations
sapphires, not
Oh dear.
I don't know what you
none
said.
none any thicker around than a thumbnail.
Okay.
They're kind of. I know what you're doing.
Well,
Stop it.
questions, actually.
I turn over to Kevin. Sir, I can go over and turn invisible and do scouting ahead if needed.
No. I'm gonna do. I want to ask 2 things. Can I ping the phone, and every single time I ping him, does he notice that he's getting pinged? Is my question. So I know which direction he is.
Yes, you could probably ping the phone, and you don't know if he knows or not.
Okay. Well, I'm not letting you go by yourself again, Cyber Knight. That's just not how it works.
Officer
Me being
Pyle, would
invisible,
you
sir,
care
I
to
never use it.
escort her?
Sir, it's
Oh,
me
you just-
invisible. I never use it because I actually can't go over and attack people while invisible.
Okay. Well, does that have to deal with your that deals with your code, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit different. All right.
Which code? Your operating code or your Cyberknight code?
My
Give
Cyber
me-
Knight code, my operating code, I went over and will not should be sharing with you.
Give me 1 second, so that way it makes it a lot easier for you instead of you just walking around in the dark. So
Tails hacker code.
I can see in the dark, I believe.
I'm gonna reroll. Oh, actually, okay. What direction is he? Is it this way or over there? Okay. I'll
Yep.
tell Eden go in that direction.
He is in
and
further to the west.
You're gonna need to be in the mind link, so that
I
way.
understand.
Okay.
I will submit to mind linkage with Hans.
All right, Hans, your mind link is up.
Zoom. Yep.
I turn on my invisibility and begin stealthing.
All right.
No, do not follow me.
No, I'm staying right here. And then, hey,
Not
cop
you.
dude, get out of here. I don't want to have to deal with, you accidentally getting shot or something. Get out.
No, Gingerlita, let it happen.
No, I will throw him out. I will do it.
All right, so you are specifically telling Officer Pyle to wait at the dock.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
He's gonna get fucking killed or get me exposed.
Before you go, Officer Pyle, here's her comp number. Be sure to call her and
My
check on her.
number.
I walk
Kevin's
up to
gonna let that
Hans,
happen. He will let that happen.
and I whisper to him outside the mind link. I go, you know what I was just thinking, Hans? I find it a bit weird that she doesn't trust the mind link with the black guy, but she does a blood-sucking vampire, no offense. Like, I think she might be racist.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. But she doesn't look it.
She looks like a Twilight fan. I blame that. I
You
told
know what it
not
could
to
be?
let it
She just
infect
hasn't been around enough mind melters.
It could be. I'm just team. I'm Team Edward.
They didn't melt.
Are
her
you
mind.
saying she's been around a lot of vampires?
Technically, she's been around a lot more vampires than mind melters.
Yeah, but she helped kill them.
Litalita, which
yeah,
way
I
would you
think
like to
Lucian
go?
better look out.
I
Left
already
or right?
told Eden to go that way. and
I'm
he
waiting
points
for
this
the map to
direction.
reveal itself. While you guys are being fucking dicks.
Doc, if you go
I'm
in the
just
other
being,
direction,
practical.
I will pick you up later whenever they shoot your body. I will take your core. Just let you know if you.
I
wander
figured.
off.
I figured I
Okay.
would teleport back to you if danger arose.
Okay.
Let me know if I need to roll anything.
Interesting.
All right, you are looking around.
She's gone, but my thing don't work.
Well, that's not a surprise.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I don't
Since we
see you.
Fix that.
If you allow him control of my character sheet, he should be able to see me if I have the effect of invisibility. That's something that happened in Rise of the Rune Lords.
There you go.
There
Now
you
I
go.
see.
There it works. Yeah, it's because it's dark where you're going through right now.
There's a nipple in the middle of the cave.
Well, rub it for good luck.
No.
Just
Wuss.
pictures.
All right, and make me a notice check.
If this fucker's invisible too, this is going to be very annoying.
You notice this cave is very empty.
It's barren almost.
Like, never mind.
I mean, that's ironic coming from anyhow.
I know exactly what's never.
Well,
That's a success for the
being
race.
self-aware.
See all the things.
All right, you can hear sounds of struggle coming from down this way.
Which way? Ping it.
He is.
Oh, I don't see the dottage, but okay.
West
I let
and then south.
east and then south.
West
West.
and then south.
I let them know there's a struggle occurring, and I start running.
Okay, and then yeah, we're gonna start running in there, I guess.
She's struggling.
Are we?
Okay,
Alright,
we're gonna do
so
initiative.
she runs that way, and you can see.
If you move me, how am I supposed to grab my guys?
If you press tab, you can filter through people under your control.
I'm moving to the ground. I can see.
All right, so you can see.
Hello.
You
Can't-
see our wonderful individual come on.
I can't see anything beyond.
Dom,
Beyond
you
this.
Shadow Warden's character.
We see
Yeah,
Pride
I
Month
see-
night. Yes.
I see a lot of gray.
You can see him towering over the middle-aged man, gray hair, very thinning.
He's
Do you
towering
have
over it. Does
to-
he have a weapon out?
He does not have a weapon out at all,
Do you have to move us over?
and he is
Circus?
shouting at this guy.
What is
No,
he
you
shouting?
should be able to move. It's just dark.
I can't.
I have
He
perfect
needs to
night
be on-
vision, so
Likewise.
I don't
Oh,
know.
there you go. What
You
the
can
hell
see
is
him. towering over that individual.
Aw.
So what is he shouting exactly?
Shouting various insults, telling the man to learn how to control his liquor. People like you are a complete waste.
Idiot.
Hello. She says
Hi.
aloud.
He whips around, looking around. The hell was that?
I think you are a little bit more trouble than you expect.
You'll see Kevin bounding through the thing and be like, okay, what the hell is going on here?
Kick is offline. What the hell?
No. I still basically don't see almost anything with Hans, even though I have night vision.
Hang on.
I see little
Yeah,
circles.
I circles. That's it.
Here,
Well, it is
vision range.
pitch black.
Ironic. Creature of the night is like, where'd you guys go? Sorry. He's just hitting everybody. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Vision.
Sorry.
You've got vision range. You've got vision range. Synthris is just wandering off in a completely
Yeah.
different direction. Synthris, stop moving yourself so I can give you better vision.
I assume he doesn't find anything wherever he is at.
No, he's
I was
actually going
trying
to
to
find the
follow,
main
but
enemy.
again, I.
He went the wrong way.
This is he's
Well,
looking
no,
for
it's
the
only revealing when I walk.
right. He's
despite
looking
the
for the
vision.
water pipes like in Goonies for the wishing wells. He's like gonna start playing around with the underground pipes and try and get some of the attention up above.
Here somewhere. These flashbacks are always full of shit.
I'm going to punch Circus in the balls if this is another false lead.
We'll see.
That smile, you bastard.
This is not another false lead. You played a card for it.
Yeah, we did.
As he's looking around, who's there? Looks down at the beaten and ragged man on the ground. Says, "Is this your doing?
And then a
No,
Did
glitter
you
it's
voice
call
shows
for
up.
help?"
A glitter voice shows up out of nowhere.
And
No.
kicks him squarely in the ribs.
Okay, and then I'm gonna
She
rush.
grabs
I'm
him
gonna rush
at that
this guy.
point. She
Yeah.
grabs him, yanks him away from him. She's still invisible.
Yes, that was mean.
All right, go ahead and target him and make a athletics check.
Can
Yes,
I
sir.
assist her with that? Can I do
Don't
that?
mind me. Just
You
revealing
are not
that.
close enough to assist her with it.
Well, he would have rushed her, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
What
this
do
is
you
happening
reroll,
as you're
Benny?
getting there.
Oh, okay.
All right, pass with a success with raise.
Are you satisfied with an 8?
Well, I can't get no satisfaction, but
Full
I'm very, very cautious that you went over and said that. How
But
many
you-
Wait,
Bennies?
said it.
as the initiator of the action, you set the difficulty, and then he gets to roll and try and beat your roll.
I'm okay with an 8.
All right, he rolls versus an 8.
I'm just going to use the map on YouTube.
Don't cheat.
No, I can't see. It only reveals when I walk into it.
Ah, wall.
Invisible wall.
Why does he not have his beats? Now,
Flesh wall.
Well,
spend a minute to try and get away. There we go. All right, you reach out towards him, and he seemingly just slips out of your grasp as he turns around to look and looks around, trying to see what's going on. And then he
Wait.
sees the glitter boy.
Yeah, can
Looks
I
over and
rush him now?
You can rush him now.
Okay. Do I need to do athletics or? What do I
Yep.
need to do?
You've got this. You've got the glitter boy.
Are you going to try and grab him?
Essentially, he's gonna grab him in his chest and shove him into the wall back there, holding him down with the pilgrim.
All right, go ahead and make your athletics check.
Okay. I don't get any kind of bonus or like a +2 with the glitter boy.
No. As a matter of fact, the size category gives you a -1. I think
that's
that'll automatically add itself in because
Okay.
he's so much smaller than you.
Okay.
It's like grabbing a fly.
I'm
Karate
gonna
Kid.
reroll that. No, I'm rerolling that again.
You can use a conviction.
I know.
It's 10. You have to spend a penny to beat out an 8.
I'm using a conviction. Fuck this. So.
Just
and-
roll 1d6 yeah, 1d6 ace, and that'll add the conviction die to it. Actually, I don't remember. Do it. Conviction dies ace.
Yeah,
I believe they do.
They explode.
they should.
Mhm.
Kaboom.
messed up on something. There we go. So 1d6 ace, right?
Yep. So it should be
Do I need to spend another-
1d6x.
Do I? So it'd be
4,
14
so that
or
would be 14.
okay. I think that's good.
All right, a 14. Why not? He doesn't want to go down that way.
Oh my.
Wavering and just conviction.
And if he gets lower than me, Circus, he's using the fuck you Circus tag.
All right.
Sucks to be him.
All right, well, he grabs him and slams him on the wall and locks him down right there.
So he got a wait, he got a 14 or a
Did he
4?
get a 14 or a 4?
He got an 18. That,
Because of the die.
that was the conviction. He spent conviction because he doesn't want to go out like that.
So do you have to do now the reroll?
No, I cannot. I can't re-roll.
He beat me.
He beat you.
Oh.
Yeah, he rolled a 4 on his athletics die, but he rolled a 14 on his conviction die.
What?
So wait, he exploded like 16 times or something?
It's right there. 6 and 6 and 2.
Oh shit.
He exploded the conviction die twice
You
and then
whooped
rolled
your
a 2.
ass, son.
Well, all right, okay. There's nothing I can do now. He's gonna have to go through, I guess, once he does.
All right,
that, like-
and with that, let's go ahead and initiate your combat states.
Oh, that's what I was hoping for.
We do want him alive for questioning.
Yes, we do.
Do we?
Oh,
Hang on. We shouldn't have that. Give me a moment. Let me end and start again. No. Okay. Now toggle your combat states on.
How dare you?
7.
Of course.
All right.
Can I reset my duration, or do I need to spend a penny for my conviction?
You will need to spend a penny because you took the action beforehand, and this will be the start of the first round.
Sounds good to me. So then,
All
I'm
right.
going to keep that up. That's the wrong button. There we go.
All right. Why are you?
How's everyone spending bennies? More cards.
I had to
Well-
spend a Benny to keep my conviction up.
All right. So, Kevin, it's your turn. What are you doing? Why are we not?
I'm going to.
I'm about to get really mad at this stuff.
I'm going to attempt to walk him down again. So that would be athletics again, right? Or can I use fighting or something to kick his legs out so that way he's prone?
You could use fighting to try and do a sweep maneuver to knock him prone, or you can make a athletics check to grapple.
I'll sweep him so that way it's easier for someone else to walk him down. So then, do I just roll fighting or?
Yep, sweep will be a fighting roll.
I do have martial artist in there, but I don't know if that does anything.
That should already be factored into your fighting.
I don't see it in there.
All right, that is a normal hit.
I'm gonna spend Benny. I don't remember if it adds in the conviction or not when I do that, but I'll just do it anyways.
Yeah, it should add in the conviction to your
It
fighting
didn't.
roll.
So are you
Yeah.
good with me rolling
Yeah,
the
it did.
number? It did? Okay. So then 12 I'm good with.
See the previous. Let me see.
Or 12 plus the whatever.
Yeah.
conviction roll.
Well, the conviction roll was a 2. You got a 9 on your roll. 1 for gang up plus 2 gives you the 12.
Okay.
The conviction's already on there.
Yeah, I think martial arts is supposed to give you a die with striking with your hands and also increase your damage die with your hands.
Yeah, it increases the
Damage
strike-
die.
The damage die.
Okay, okay. So then it wouldn't be factored into that. Okay.
hmm And the conviction roll was the conviction roll was the 2 there.
There. Yep.
So
12
12 is a success with a raise. All right, you go ahead and knock him prone.
And I'll tell everyone to, we gotta hold this guy down. We gotta ask him questions. And this other guy over here, we need to ask him questions too. There's something weird going on.
Prone. There it is. All right, he has been knocked prone. All right, is that your turn? Are you doing anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's my full action. I only did one action. No multi-action thing.
That makes sense. He's on 2 hearts. All right, and it is now his turn. He is. First action. He will focus on himself and speed himself up. And second action that he will take with his speed is he will pop protection.
Kevin would say you are under arrest under the Tomorrow Legion. Read him his Miranda rights.
Stop resisting.
Exactly. You look at the other guy too and say, "You don't move either."
He spits out a couple of teeth.
That means he's not going to move, so he's going to follow what I say.
I would actually want him to get away from the psycho that was beating him up.
That's why we're right here and everything. So we'll have to leave the
I
human
haven't
behind.
forgotten which one was helping who.
Fiction.
Smiting.
He...
Ooh.
Yeah! Do you want your critical success, sir?
We will go for the catastrophic success on that.
Oh. What is he doing?
I cannot wait.
Well, he's smiting you, but what
No,
he's going to do is
smiting
going
me?
to
Who's he
really
smiting?
backfire.
He's smiting his weapon.
Okay.
It's a thing we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out if he was trying to hit me or something.
Nope. You're
not allowed here.
He casts speed, he casts protection, and he casts smite.
He's juicing up.
Oops. Ignore that. I'm trying to read.
Next, in the
I
list,
will also point out that I have not gotten my pig.
Grim.
So he did not surrender, correct?
Nope.
We
need
want him
to
alive.
lock him down.
I shoot him.
We want him alive.
Well, if he lives, you'll have him alive.
You are such a child.
If he
Yes.
dies, okay, he had 2 wounds.
Are you satisfied with that?
For my first shot, yes. Actually, I only said I was taking. I didn't say I was taking more. So yeah. Suppose I'm satisfied with that.
All right, he manages to soak it.
Good. I want him to resist more.
Hans.
All right, Hans is going to do a limited free action. Since this is innate, he is going to attempt to boost his own athletics here.
You bad kitty.
All right, he got it. Technically, does he want it with the raise? Nah, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need the reroll. So that's going to give him an extra die on that, and then he's going to move forward. Let me put the boost on here quickly. Boost train. Oh, I forgot it moved over there. All right, we'll go with where is his athletics? Alphabetical success. All right, he is going to move up to the guy, and if he gets up to him, and he is going to attempt to, well, restrain him through athletics.
Oh, he's prone, so is that going to give him a +2 or anything, or a +1?
Not to grapple, because you'll have to get down there on the ground with him.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how it does here. That'll work.
Oh, hey.
So, yeah, it's 13.
Got an 18 last time, though. That was a problem.
Yeah, he's prone at the moment, so we'll see what happens. I guess. Now, the thing is, do you guys want me to try harder? Harder? Higher? Farther?
Fuck him up.
I would.
All right, well,
he took me out there.
No.
let's
down.
try it again.
That's it.
Look at like a 14.
I mean, I've got a bunch of bennies. Why not? Why not just keep rolling
We only
until
got
we
1
get a
hour
fail?
left, then. Also,
Yeah.
some.
He is a bit wiry.
Oh, I forgot to roll the. Yeah, here. Let me roll this and see if it would have actually added anything. So it would have added 3 iron. Now, so I'm gonna re-roll a brand new one completely, even though I'm spending a Benny,
Yep.
because it doesn't want to add that on there properly. I'll just do it this way
Mm-hmm.
and pretend this is actually the roll. It's still not great. So we're just gonna go with the 12.
All right, a 12. Kalen.
Does the fuck you circus still apply here, or is it gone?
You technically you said unless or if he if he
If
didn't.
he was lower.
Yeah, if he was lower, so it's still there.
Okay. Same thing with this one then.
All right.
Let's hope he rolls low.
You should have fucked him up on the double ones.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So he is now. Let me see if I can find that. He is bound. All right. You've got a hold of him.
And Hans just says, "Stop resisting."
Hans, use your knees.
Yeah. Put it on his throat.
I didn't go through that training. I'm sorry.
All right. Invisible Cyber Knight, you're up.
Because I can't fight him when I'm invisible, I'm going to go visible. And that's a free action to drop it.
Yep.
I drop it all. I've never used boost. You said that was a free action to do?
For him, it was for the vampire.
What trait?
This is an innate. Your boost is you have to actually interact.
Yes.
Okay, so I will ignore it then to keep things going. What do he's a what kind of knight?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
So he could be like me,
Well,
where his equipment
if he was
just comes
running
from
around
him.
kicking old men for no reason, I doubt he's like you. But I mean,
Well,
you
no,
know,
I
could
mean,
be like
I
you.
mean, skill-wise, bish. Like, I could try to take his sword away, but that's not actually going to do anything.
Well, I think you'd know if his sword was energy or not. And considering it magic worked on it, I'm guessing not.
I'll go over and I'll turn on deflection. So I'll make a roll for it.
Kids, go lay down.
That's a so I get both protections, both physically and ranged.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to step between as much as she can between him and the old man. And she's going to tell him, "You're under arrest. You're not going to die."
Debatable.
Well, if the kid shoots him again.
All right.
Keep your child in line, sir.
I guess since Lucian's not here, it falls to me, huh?
I mean, it's supposed to fall to you in the first place.
Lucian's been the devil on his shoulder the entire time. Like, we could just kill them all, Grim.
All right, Synthris, you're
That's
up.
just the player. That's just Mega doing this thing.
That's just Mega being Mega.
I don't. There's. Okay, I don't know why a vigor test popped up.
Oh, you died.
You're dead.
Yeah.
What?
What the
Did you
hell
not
just happened?
recover from death? Hasn't been that long since combat.
He accidentally just pulled his own core out.
That's
Oh,
some
no.
shitty oil you got.
Yeah.
Kalima.
It's the last time I used clones. Ha! Just steps out from behind.
To see, he's back in the hotel room. Oh, man.
Shit.
Why are you bleeding out?
Yeah.
He never
Popped
recovered
up
when he
some
got his
random
ass
thing.
whooped by Thigh Vampire. We never fixed
You got
it.
crushed. You got crushed by the Thigh Vampire.
He's been dying
Some
this
scars
whole
are worth
time.
taking.
All right.
We never
That's why
killed
he's
the lady
mentioning the
vampire.
thighs.
He gave
You're
us
up.
a
Do it
clone,
again.
and he's off being crushed by her somewhere.
Yeah.
The real him.
Right.
Kitty, go away.
So,
Come on, enough.
is it fixed?
Should be fixed, yes.
I play with you all night. Go away.
Okay. Glitterlater, do we need
We're-
further reinforcement, or you know, I'm just gonna stand here with a spell ready. How about
We
that?
just need to lock him down. So if you want to keep your protection.
All right, are you going on to hold then?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the entanglement spell
Yep.
with the
caveat of extra points spent for intangibility if it happens.
All right, so you've got a readied action. You can just go on hold. You don't have to prepare the spell.
Oh, all right, yeah, going on hold.
Yep. And you see the fist.
Nope.
If you look in the combat tracker, for you, there's a
There
fist.
it is.
Boy soldiers? What the fuck?
Are you fisting him in the manhole?
Are you fisting dog boys?
I only have one.
This guy, despite your protestations,
If he goes past me, I'm stopping that guy. With a reaction if that's the thing.
He's just getting a drink at a bar. Wait.
all right, go ahead and grab him as he tries to crawl his way past.
Oh, I hope you mistakenly crushed him.
I feel so bad for this guy.
Well, for some reason, this
Come
guy
on.
was beating him up. And
Critical
I
error.
gotta figure out what
Critical
actually
fail.
happened.
Come on.
It sounds
Fail,
like he
fail,
was
fail,
just an
fail.
asshole.
How do we know that?
Circus, anytime. I still have limited vision on the map. Whenever you have chance,
Yes, you're supposed to have limited vision.
more
I'll
limited
go with
than
the 5.
feasible, given that I have
and I-
superior dark vision.
I look at him like I said not to move.
All
Stay
right,
where
how
you're at.
long? How far is your vision?
I believe it's 60 to 80. Let me double check. Edges and hindrances.
I got a 5. Is what I got with athletics. That's what we're doing. And I telling them not to move, not to go anywhere.
Is it under? God,
I feel
there's too
so
much
bad
crap
for
for
this
this.
drunkard. He just wanted to get drunk at a bar, and some fucker started beating the shit out of him.
We don't know about that. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Holy
Maybe
shit!
I don't have it. Just
You
leave
beat
it.
it!
He's got the meth head strength.
Yeah.
He pushes himself past. You can see it as he scooches along on one hip, pulling himself across along the ground.
And
Just
I'm gonna
look
be
at
like,
him.
You
Oh
mother.
my God, I
Not to
can't
move.
Imitating Centaur's voice. All bark and no bite.
We'll work on your dialect.
All right, they won't get here until the next
Grim,
round.
stop that one.
Don't kill him. You have
And
to
don't
stay.
kill him.
You have to
that
give
guy you definitely can't
justifications,
kill,
or he'll
okay?
just murder him. His stop means stop permanently.
I don't stop. I only kill.
Good thing you're on hold.
Centris,
I got
you're
a
still on
joker.
hold.
I suppose if Little Leader really wants him stopped.
I am going to roll for a new card
He rolled a red joker? Fuck me.
when I figure out how to do it. Son of a bitch! I will roll another new card. There we go.
All right.
I'll spend a penny to
He
get a
is
new one.
entangled.
Did it take my Benoits?
It should have.
It did.
So, metallic vines reach out of the ground and grasp him in a fist.
All right, so he is bound again.
Horns, I know you
Bound
actually
and
get a
entangled.
secondary card.
Oh yeah, I haven't been actually doing anything with that. Could I get my secondary card in my adventure hand, please?
I only asked because my cards are shite, and I think
Here's
I'm
a
just gonna
5.
roll more shite.
I'll probably get
Circus.
3, but I might
Hardness
get a queen.
16.
Oh wow.
16 to beat.
First adventure hand. There you go.
You know what's funny is what did I say? I either get a 5 or a queen.
Hey.
So have a queen. Whoever wants the queen. I'm assuming that's the Cyber Knight who doesn't want to be at the end of the round.
By the way, I'm going to play villainous verbosity so this asshole tells us what his plans are.
As he's dying and fighting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Eden now has the Queen of Clubs. Yep.
But obviously
you.
you'll have to play it for me.
How do I get off?
How does this work in just real life in game time?
He pretty much he's just tactically saying, no. Do that.
All right. Did you play the villainous verbosity card?
Yes, but you have to do it.
Oh yes.
Hans is just trying to be efficient. He's like, it'd be better. Maybe it's if you attacked him.
Well, go left and set right.
Yeah. World left, east, west,
West.
east.
Oh,
Fuck your red Joker, bitch.
okay, Synthris, did you cast your spell?
I did.
Kid.
I love your cat.
Off hold. Thing. All right.
You stay down there now.
Meow.
He responds to your claims of arrest, saying the Tomorrow Legion holds no authority to make arrests down here.
That's not explaining his plan. That's just telling us what we
He
can
doesn't-
do, sir.
He doesn't.
He has
doesn't have-
a plan. He's
either
not
gloating.
just the mook.
Yeah, he's either gloating or he has a master plan. So he's gloating essentially.
You have no power. You know nothing. You're in over your depth. I show
What's our
you up.
depth?
Was that a subterranean joke?
You're in well over your depth. What's our depth? One as shallow as you should not be asking a depth.
Well, he has to give us the whole plan according to the card, so.
It's either gloating or he does a master plan. He just gloated. That's all he did.
Yeah, he is
Oh.
just gloating.
That's a stupid card then. Now I'm going to shoot him.
We're gonna have to.
Now I'm
Hans,
pissed.
we're going to need a revival later.
Like old timey? I have a Bible.
My turn, correct? Since he loses his turn?
Yep, he
Three-
spends his turn.
3 fucking actions. Oh wait, I forgot to hit the button. Hold on, let me redo that.
Are you unentangling him, so to speak?
Oh, I'm gonna unentangle him, alright.
From life.
Go.
Oh.
Let's try that again.
He calls
You're
it
probably-
clearing his social calendar.
We're gonna beat the shit out of a hobbit.
Okay, I will.
That's what's
You know
gonna
what?
happen.
You know what? I hit him. That's fine. Got a couple more of these. I'll re-roll that. Oh,
No,
yeah. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Damage.
Touch.
What? 1? Oh, he's pretty tough, this
He's a
piece
knight,
of shit.
motherfucker.
He's protected big time right now with his spell.
Oh, not that protected. Are you soaking for him?
Yep,
All right.
he soaks it.
All right. Now we're playing for real. Now we're playing with the big boys. Let's go. Tired of his bullshit. Tired of his bullshit. Let's go, motherfucker. Oh, I have not been adding my +2s or some pluses or something. That's okay. That's okay. Why am I only rolling 2? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. Oh, yes.
Hit with a raise.
And shit damage yet again. Let's re-roll that beautiful bean. Come on! One more.
You got one.
You've got this, Grin.
Oh, what the fuck?
You want another Benny?
I do want.
I give you another Benny.
Alrighty. Let's waste another Benny. Oh, I'll add that after I spend it. Did it not do it?
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see
It
it.
didn't roll.
Well, you
Alright.
were given a new Benny. I think you have to reroll.
I was, but
Explosion!
I did spend a Benny though, but it didn't.
He shook him. He shook it.
Goddamn Benny back. Is he shook?
All right. He is shooked.
Oh, good. Now, I will finish him. I mean, I will shoot him again.
For your third shot.
Yes. Oh, I didn't roll the shot thing. God damn. Hold on.
-2 to 10.
Okay, 10. Still a
Still a hit
raise.
with a raise.
Still a raise. All right. Well, it's there we go. Come on, let's see some sixes, you fuck. Eh. Wow, I can't really hurt this guy. I don't know what's wrong with my shooter today.
It's a night thing.
Kind of broken. All right, take a damage and a shook. Oh, now he rolls.
No.
Take a damage.
All right, he has been damaged for 1 wound.
This fucker's pretty tough.
This guy crawls his way past, definitely favoring his right leg as he tries to stand up, and as soon as he takes a step with his left, he falls back over.
How did he get out?
I can't wait to watch him die.
He broke a mega crab.
That's the
Wait.
noise of the breaking of the mega
Wait,
crab.
you cast the steel entanglement on
On the guy limping. Because
The victim?
Red Leader
Okay.
asked me to hold him.
Oh, we thought you were trying to stop.
Thought you were
Big
double
bad
stacking
guy.
him.
You should have
Oh,
double
Hans
stacked
had
on the
him
knife.
handled. I would have had
Damn
to
it,
put
Citrus!
all of you in the binding then.
All right, he is still there.
Well, you can spend 1 point to make it exclusive. and
I can
not
make it
touch any of us.
bigger. Not
Well,
spending points keeps it singular.
Right, but if you spend a point, you can also just exclude us if you want. It's
I
it's
probably read the
selective.
wrong description.
All right, he can't
You
break
can
out.
add
of-
selective
break
as a
free.
generic power modifier.
Oh, I
This
did not know.
poor guy who was just getting drunk at a bar. Now he's
Cough.
grappled by like steel cables.
Coughs up a little bit of blood. He's like, just leave me alone.
Now, get comfortable. You're going to be there a while.
All right, Hans, you're up.
He was
So this
told
guy
not
is
to move.
still bound for me, right?
Yep, you are still grappled with him. He's still under the bound condition.
Hans, if you want to switch off, that way you can go heal the drunk guy over there. I'll try to hold this guy down, but
I can go heal him, but you guys seem like the more beefy boys.
I mean, you said to hold him, not heal him. I could have done that.
True. Yeah, all I can really do is either damage him or hold him.
Okay, if the Mystic Knight, if the Cyber Knight can heal him, then please go do that. Me and Hans will deal with this guy.
I
I
do
guess
this.
then what Hans is going to do is just, since he's got a hold of him, since he's got him grappled, he's just going to punch him in the face.
And knock him out, yeah.
He can't,
Pry his
he
helmet off.
can't do a lot else, but he's just going to start punching him, I guess.
All right.
Well,
It'll be...
pry his helmet off.
Yeah. Now, he's not going to use that, because that would be a bad thing to use. Bringing his claws out would start doing a lot of damage, and he'd be evil all of a sudden. So, he is going to do just the normal fighting, just punching the guy in the face, I guess.
All right, punch him in the face. You have him targeted.
Now I do. Thought I had him targeted before, but I guess I didn't. All right, so we're going to hit that. He could do a limited free action and switch his boost. We'll just leave it. He's just not thinking about anything else. He's just going to punch him in the face.
Hey,
And it does, I'm trying to remember.
And you are not martial arted, right?
No, he has natural weapons, but that's his claws.
Yes.
But I don't think with his strength and stuff, I mean, technically...
You
He's
will
not,
deal
no.
just your strength for damage then.
All right, so...
I am learning so much about Hans right now.
It's just a D8?
Just your strength die.
Okay, and it does not have a conviction on it.
It did hit with a raise though, so
How
it
would
will
I
have
do
the
that?
cherry.
Okay, so I would do a D8.
A D8 plus D6, both both acing.
Ace. All right,
And
we'll
wild.
try it this. We'll try it this way. So that would only be a 7 or no, a 12. Wait, yeah, just a 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if I spend a Benny to re-roll it, I just spend the Benny and re-roll the same thing. I doubt it's
Yeah.
going to do anything to him because he's got such high toughness, but I'll spend 1 Benny on it and
All right.
we'll see what happens. Did it roll?
And your fists of fistiness are no AP.
Let's do this. It's... What is it doing? It keeps adding dice on here, and I'm trying to take them off. I'm trying to take dice off. Let's just take some dice off. I'm just trying to subtract them all here. Get that all set to 0. All right, we'll put them back on. It keeps trying to do something about keep highest.
Weird.
And I'm confused by why it's doing that. So I'm gonna unselect everything.
Most likely, keep highest is if you do a reroll, you keep the highest roll. I would assume.
Oh, I see what it's doing. Oh, okay, yeah. So, well, we'll figure out if this even doesn't. Yeah, it's supposed to be rolling the left-hand one, but whatever. So it exploded. It was a 20, it was a 13. Wait, no. It was a 10 and a 5.
Oh, then they no, then
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
that
It's-
automatic system makes no sense.
Yeah,
why
that's
is it-
on. Either way, it does not penetrate his toughness of 22.
Okay. And he's just going to say, I can keep hitting this idiot all day, but if you really want me to take him down, I'm probably just going to have to pull his head off.
We do need.
Let's see what happens if I do it.
Okay.
Just
All right. Anything else, Hans?
No, since I was grappling, would that have done anything? I forgot. I have a hold of him. I don't know if it actually matters.
No. It would have given you a +2 to your fighting die rolls against him, but that wouldn't have changed the roll any.
Yeehaw.
All right. Eden.
I do want to bring up one thing. I can go full bore at him and just turn on my stun setting. I know, it just popped into my head. You forgot it too.
Okay.
Well,
do
we
you want
me to-
technically know about it, but our characters, I don't know if we know about it, so I didn't.
Hans,
Bring it
we
up.
all watch your movie collections.
Go
Well, I'm
for it.
going to assume the doctor's going to go over and heal up the boy. Yes?
It was requested.
Then the doctor has the healing down fine.
All right, then let's do the dog pile on the guy then.
Alright, I step onto the side, and I don't think dogpiling against a very terrible foe will go over and cause a break of code.
Especially when you have it on stun setting.
Your cops subdue the criminal.
We're trying to. We're not cops. We're like Lone Rangers.
You're a cop.
Nobody
We're
will
like
actually use them.
Lone Rangers!
I'm not
I
what are
will-
you talking about? You're not alone.
We're
You
a
got
group
6
of Lone
people.
Rangers.
I used to
Yeah.
be alone, and then I ended up with you guys, and then I started going.
Which one of
more
you
and
is
more to
Adam
the dark
Sandler
side.
as the drummer?
Yeah.
The Lone
Try to
Rangers.
take him out.
Oh God.
I'm going to try to hit him with the Master Scythe Sword.
And Vec is definitely Steve Buscemi.
I'm going to take a few steps, so if he has to move past anyone, he's going to have one hell of a bitch of a time. 2 actions of attacking. Hopefully this works. That's a hit.
Did you have him targeted? Did you hit him?
Alright, I'm using my non-lethal function.
Hey, I have a trademark weapon, don't I?
Did you attach it to your fucking gun? Sorry, because you actually have to do that.
I'm just
Yeah, you have to choose which weapon when you select that and add it to your
Mother-
power. It should have asked you.
Fucker, I did it.
Is anyone
And
else-
okay, do you guys want to make
That
sure
happens.
it might hurt us? It might hurt us given that they're dog soldiers, but
We don't
there's
know
a
about
way I
the
can
dog
make it
soldiers.
so he can't soak it.
What do you mean, dog?
You don't know that.
Oh, I
they're
see what
dog
you mean.
soldiers.
I don't know, but players, I can make it so he can't soak it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
I'll
what you're
be
saying because
fine.
I don't play like that.
All right, do you want me to go over and make it so we can't soak anything until a Joker shows up?
Let me put up a barrier for myself before you do.
I'll be fine with that because it takes a lot to get to me. So
All right, I'll do this then. If everyone's in agreement.
Just do it.
It's not going to affect Hans because he can only actually be shaken by almost everything that's normal. But so it would
Let's
really
settle
mess
this.
up.
Oh, wait, no, at the beginning of combat round, I fucked up. No, I can't do it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Give me back my card.
You have been thwarted, woman.
I've been thwarted.
Let me see if I can figure out how to give you back your card.
I'll remember it, but just so we remember.
All right. Okay, next, Kevin.
He's not soaking those. The wounds?
2 extra wounds.
Why did you remind him? I was using social engineering. You son of a bitch! Why did you remind him?
Wow.
Why did you remind him, Kevin? This is your fault!
He rolls a 33 on his soak.
I'll roll that last thing because I said I was using 2 actions.
Yeah.
I'll reroll with a Benny.
All right, you fail critically.
I'll take it. No, I don't. It took away trademark. Fuck me sideways. No, come back.
I believe the dice just did.
No, they didn't. Where's the
I want an
adds
honest
2, right?
win witch, not a fake
Yep.
one. Okay.
I think normal trademark does 1 and improved does 2, or
I just pressed a button to where it just removed the entire fucking thing.
Doesn't she got to do a catastrophic fail now? Or no?
Yep.
No, I did it.
Catastrophic
I'm spending
success.
a Benny to
Yeah,
reroll. It
catastrophic
wasn't
success.
allowing me to spend a Benny.
There's
to
only
reroll.
one. Yep, there's only one Benny allowed after a critical failure.
What does trademark do? Active effects. Fucking. It's not. I don't know what happened. Trademark just got removed from my fucking sword.
Weird.
What does it add? Like a
It's
plus
a
2?
+2.
+2. Okay. Oh. Hit me.
All right. Your scythe sword, as you swing it in, or as it makes contact with shining neon armor, it blinks for a second and then fades away, and you cannot summon your scythe sword back for the remainder of the scene.
Fuck you! That's terrible!
Why do we carry guns again, Cyberknight?
I do have a knife, Doctor.
I bet
That's my
you
turn.
do.
What a fucking catastrophic turn.
Well, critical failure.
It's
All
fair.
right, Kevin, you're up.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. That's what I'm gonna do. So, Glitter Boy melee, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a big old fist coming his way.
Yep, a big old fist.
Prepare for gap.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I think I put it in the chat multiple times. Hold on. Delete. Okay. Alrighty. So,
It's not even showing up for me. I have to refresh.
Does it show up?
I'm
no.
refreshing.
Hit the roll again. It's not showing the roll.
Yes, hear the horrible sound.
There you go. All right. 16 is a hit with a raise. Do you have him targeted?
I do. I don't know if it's got martial artist in there or not.
It does.
Oh, I can finally see what's in front of me.
I am going to roll that with my last penny. Oh, jeez. This guy's tough.
He has toughness of 22.
You gotta hold, Morty.
Giggity.
Stop resisting! That's my turn.
I'm very sorry, but I think we're going to probably just have to kill him because he's too hard to not kill.
This is an assault. Yeah, his response. This is an assault on the personal guard of a member of the council.
You are assaulting someone else that was drunk. Don't switch this on me.
Syntho.
Dr. Synthers.
Yep, just waiting for this thing to read my movements. Here we go. Take a step over here and be like, so, you're not going anywhere. Why was he beating the shit out of you? As I go back there, yes. Anything?
I spilled a drink on him. I don't know.
And then how did you get down here so fast? We had to take a long way.
Yeah, you can count each minute that it took you to get here by one broken bone.
Well, that's a fair amount. I suppose I could fix it.
I don't know. We walked into an alley, and next thing I knew, we were down here.
Well, let me treat your wounds at least. Which one is that? Healing. Here we are.
Imagine you got beaten up at like in the back alley of a bar, and the person that comes to help you is Hannibal Lecter.
You know what? Just because my rules are what they are, activate a conviction before I do it. There it is.
There it was.
All right. He is healed. You can
Is he
hear the
no longer-
sickening sound of his leg setting itself.
Is he sober after this?
I cast heal, not relieve.
Oh, okay. So he's still drunk. All right, I'm down.
You're the
And-
best doctor.
He can now put weight on his left leg, and he's still trying to stand up and get away from these steel vines.
No, you stay right there. The doctor's not through with you.
In the back of your head, you hear, "Remember consent, doctor. Remember consent."
Wrong universe, Captain.
All right, that's your turn, Synthers.
Yep. He didn't see the dogs.
All
Yeah,
right.
sticking with it.
All right, a dog comes running up from the cave to the north. Dog boy shouts, "You have no authorization to be here. Get out!"
I'm conducting an investigation for the council. What's yours? No, I'm not
what do
actually
we got?
expecting a reply.
Do they have
No,
coalition
but that's a
markings?
good response.
They do
shit.
not have coalition markings.
Do they look
Citrus
at
also
at
really
each other
does
and
not
go?
like dogs.
Do they look at you like this and just keep turning their heads and go?
If anyone remembers that episode, Synthers really doesn't like dogs.
That's funny
Right.
because I think I was like, "No, save the dog."
One wound going to you.
I refuse.
You refuse a lot.
Yeah.
All right, next dog move. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Iron.
We're all still too focused on the.
Yeah, you guys are wrestling around in the back. I'm just like, I was fixing them.
We will 1000% go kill this guy if it means saving.
will
Dr.
Benny it up.
Synthers.
Oof.
You suck again.
This dog boy is no good. Next dog boy.
It's a
Does
bad
dog
dog.
boy things.
You
That
know
means
who else
Prim's gonna
hates-
take out those dog boys probably.
You know who else hates dog boys? Scott.
Oh,
Ooh, that one might hit.
Somebody's about to be hurt. And it ain't me.
it could be.
It ain't
Step
me.
inside.
2 wounds coming at you, Doc.
Benny left to try and soak.
That conviction, man. That's saving
And you
your butt.
managed to soak both.
Thankfully, I have more convictions in the running.
Ooh, new round. I like it.
All right, advance to the next round.
Oh, hell no.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Hans. You didn't even roll in.
I'm out of
Hans,
pennies. I'm going
Hans
to get
is being-
shoe-toyed.
Hans,
I
what's
had,
your secondary card?
Let's see. That's the first time in a while that Hans's quick has come back in because I had to pick a card. Normally his quick is irrelevant because I
your
get
pockets!
like sixes. Oh boy, somebody can have a 6.
6 of spades.
All
I
right,
think that's-
Kevin or Synthris?
Oh yeah.
I'll take it.
I mean, okay, you can take it. Go for it. It's fine. I don't have a problem being last.
6 of spades.
I do, since I get eaten a lot.
Spades beat
Goddamn dog.
diamonds?
Reverse alphabetical order. Spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs.
Fuck your reverse.
Did that change? Why didn't it change?
This is the
6 of spades.
business.
Update. There we go. Okay, you are now 6 of spades.
Old man goes,
Am I? I am.
Are we satisfied with our cards?
yep.
I need to
Yeah,
save the
I can't
bennies
change
for other
it.
things, bro.
Yeah. I got ZERO Bennies.
Likewise, but I have 2 convictions left.
Fuck that guy.
Alright, this guy. He will do his struggly thing.
He fails.
He fails horribly. He says, I just want to go home.
Oh, does the doc say that he's being attacked by dogs?
Oh, you heard him screaming about hating dogs.
Okay, okay. Just making sure.
Alright,
I
Grim.
fucking hate these things. Grim, shoot them.
Full murder bot mode. Actually, I might change my mind now that he told me to do it. 3 actions.
You know it's bad if Synthris is asking Grim to shoot.
Yeah.
Where's my trademark weapon thing? I don't know how to turn that thing on.
I think you have to put it on as
Putting that on.
It's usually part of the weapon. Trademark weapon gives you +1 to fighting rolls. Improved trademark weapon should give you 2.
Which
Use
one
the
is your
boost.
trademark weapon?
My rifle. I'm just adding a +1 then, since I don't know how to do
Plus
it.
2.
It's not. I don't
You
have
get
improved.
Normal trademark, I think, is just 1. Improved, I
Yeah.
think, gives you the +2.
You lied
Yep.
to me.
It's trademark weapon regular.
Okay, firing. This might hurt you, dog man. Since you are no. Oh, come on!
Did you spend the Benny for the conviction to stay up?
I just spent a conviction. Why would I need to spend a Benny for it?
You have to spend the Benny to.
I
keep the
just
conviction up.
spent a conviction.
spent a
Why would I
conviction
need
this
to
round.
keep it
Oh,
up?
okay. I'm trying to. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I got
You make Glitter Leader cry. Stop it.
Alright. Soaked one of the 4 wounds.
Yeah,
He
he
goes
did.
down.
Next. +1 for my trademark. Monkeys. Might hurt you, dog boy.
Hurt them, hurt them.
Oh, this
You've already
might...
got your
this-
+1 for your trademark weapon in there. You don't need to add it for better rolls.
What do you mean I have it in there? It's not on.
Yes, it is.
Look at the roll. It says trademark weapon.
Oh,
The
okay.
roll.
Oh, so it was working. Well, never mind then. Whatever. I still would have had it. it's still gonna die. Soak 8. Shut up. I can't.
No.
I can't see the other one, but I should.
No,
Know what?
it's dark.
No. Yeah, I have fucking
got the
tails
tails.
eyes. Got glowing red fucking night eyes, bro.
It's like the Predator.
I'll move here then. Now I'll shoot him. Oops, I did that wrong, but that's okay. All right, time to die, fucker. Oh, that, fuck you. Still 2. Bum, that's a 6. Silk 5.
Are you sure we don't know what we're doing here tonight, dude? Because I just saw my my robot buddy over here just obliterate all 3 of those guys over there. So I think you need.
Is
you
he
need to
dead
stop
too?
resisting.
Yep. He was
Okay.
able to suck one.
Now I am going to spend adrenaline surge and go again.
I was like,
If it
don't
let-
forget
well,
you had the
you-
card, but you had it.
You have to play it. I can't. But you get
Yep.
the idea.
Play the card.
Now I'm gonna shoot him 3 times. Although I think I forgot to do the thing, but it just doesn't matter.
Is he shooting the dog still or the prisoner?
There are no more dogs. There's only
Killed all the dogs.
a prisoner, and he's no longer a prisoner.
And we know those
Maybe.
dogs actually are
Well-
working with the council because
So
we've only
too.
seen elf and half elf boys be on the guard squad.
For the prisoner, he is encased in steel right now.
You
also-
mean you're shooting at the other night, right?
Sure, whatever you
yeah,
want to
he's
think.
shooting at the other night.
Oh, you took 2, didn't you?
Yep.
All right, I shoot him again.
Remember, Glitter Leader, I said shoot the dogs, not the prisoner.
I hear that,
That's
and
what
I
I
shoot
told him too.
Synthris instead. I did.
Oh no! Just picture Synthris whenever you're pressing that attack button. Oh
just all
shit!
goes
Just
through the
picture
hole in the same
Synthris every
spot.
time you hit that attack button.
Soak 4.
Oh,
Is anyone going to stop me from killing this dude? Because if not, I'm going to kill
We
him.
don't. We
we
told
don't
you
have a
multiple
turn to
times.
do it.
We've told you.
Multiple times in
Yeah.
character
They
and
can't-
out of character.
What do you want them to physically stop you from killing him?
You told me
That's a
before
really
Dog Boy
hard
showed
thing to
up,
do,
and I
bro.
associated him with the coalition. So you better tell me now as you see me shooting him.
We told you
I've
in
told
character.
you multiple times not to shoot him.
Yeah, before I saw the Dog Boys. You're not listening to what I'm telling. You better tell me now, or I'm going to
does
shoot
that-
him.
The
We
only
saw- we
instruction
saw
was
in-
shoot these
Go
We saw
dogs.
an
shoot the
Asian guy
prisoner.
and he thought Charlie's in the trees, so he's now having PTSD flashbacks.
The other one is not a target, Grim. Not a target.
Too late.
Point your gun somewhere else, or shoot me. Okay, I don't have a problem with you shooting me.
Well, he's blinded. He's blinded
He's
and
shooting him.
bleeding out.
Well, you know,
He is now
sometimes his
blind
gun
and
goes off
bleeding out.
premature.
I shoot Glitter Leader,
Oh God.
All right, that's fair.
and he
See?
uses bullshit
17.
armor again.
Well, he stopped resisting.
Hans, heal him. Hopefully not to bleeding, please.
Did I hurt him?
Not to bleeding.
I would like to hurt his armor, if possible.
You can't hurt his armor.
I might.
So, we'll heal this guy so he's not bleeding out anymore.
That's fine. I will.
Just-
So I will give away my turn so you can.
Oh,
Yeah, I
not-
figured we were out of
You're
combat.
not
at that point.
boasting now, are you, asshole? On your Dog
Did I
Boys.
get hurt? So I should be able to soak with my piloting stuff.
Did the paint job get scuffed?
Yeah, did it wound his armor at all?
I'm trying to math it.
No. Okay.
I mean, he's technically got a toughness of almost
16.
almost 50.
I know.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why
so.
I'm curious if it's possible.
I think my toughness is 46.
Uh,
yeah,
Yeah, it's like 46.
Yeah, you did 21 AP4.
Ah,
Sorry,
damn it.
25.
Oh, wait.
25.
25 would do it, no? He's 24.
No, it's 27.
Oh, 27. Never mind. I was close, though, motherfucker.
Hey, you were close. It's the only one that's been able to get close.
All right,
That will
so
go-
Hans on his turn heals, which will remove
the
bleeding out.
trophy goes to Grim, so to almost hurting Kevin in Pilgrim. Yes.
Heals up all 3 wounds with his healing roll so well.
I had another shot, too, asshole. So next time you boast, you better think about it. Not you. Him.
See, I told you this,
He went
this guy's
unconscious,
crazy.
right? Does that
you might want to
negate
stop.
any of his
You might want to
effects?
stop resisting. This guy's crazy over here.
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. He's
Yeah.
insane.
I could have taken off the bleeding out, but I took off bleeding out. Oh, it's being a pain in the
He's
ass.
dead.
We just can't stop it. Hans is just trying really hard. It's like, it's going everywhere. He's like in What We Do in the Shadows, the guy who accidentally bites the lady on the couch, and he's like, oh,
He is not defeated. He is not bleeding out. He was healed.
I used special bullets. He's dead.
It's like Dracula dead and loving it. It's just like all that matters is location, location, location.
Okay. Not
There's
defeated,
so
not
much blood.
infested, not bleeding out. He no longer wants to be here.
Mother.
You fools.
He's still entangled in all that other noise.
Yeah, that doesn't stop.
well, when he goes
teleporting.
unconscious too, he also actually, I mean, he's loses all his abilities and all that stuff that he had on him.
He
Yeah.
healed him a little too
hear-
good.
I don't suppose anyone else is surprised that there's dogs here.
Am I able to
Um,
react in any way? when
What?
damaged?
What dogs? I don't see any dogs.
What? What did he? He just went through the wall.
They do that.
Yeah.
read the chat.
Yeah, you idiots let him go. Good job. I had him.
Teleport?
Was there wasn't any way for us to react to him doing?
Not
That's
his,
true.
not his psionic power.
I reacted to him. I killed him.
Saw it coming. Anyway, so
Time to run to the halfling.
Did you just call him
Absolutely, we're
Psychobot?
going off to that fucking halfling right now.
Yeah,
We're
we
placing
are.
that halfling under arrest. for
All
his
right,
murder.
we are just about at time, so we will pick up from here
Oh,
next week. Go ahead and swoosh us back. We'll do outros and
Go with some bullets, you big bastard.
I pay for your bullets.
Yeah, I don't need more now. You made me waste them on that guy. You let go. Good job.
You didn't waste them on those dogs, did ya?
What dogs?
so you still owe him one bullet.
Exactly. What
wasting
dog?
the dogs by wasting bullets by shooting that guy that you told me not to shoot, but I shot anyway, and then you healed, and then he just teleported away.
Yeah, I don't listen to stupid orders. He's an enemy.
We noticed.
Oh, glitter leader, you're gonna go over and take that. Oh dear, they always needed a
So,
leader.
when they tried to incriminate
I will
us,
throw both of you through a wall. I will do it.
You couldn't even
You
throw
can
him
go
through
over-
a wall.
You can go ahead and throw me through
You
a
threw
wall.
him
It's
so
fine,
far
glitter
through a wall, he
leader.
got away.
phrasing, Cyberknight.
I think he did it all by himself.
So Hans, do you think I can? I mean, if we need to frame this up as us not responsible, should I make some zombies?
I shoot the dog.
Eh? I don't think that's a good idea. We're trying to help the citizens.
That's why we don't let ourselves be blamed.
What are you doing?
For plausible deniability immediately.
All right.
With
So
you guys, it's a goddamn guarantee.
I hope you all enjoyed episode 34 of Rifts. Hope it sated some of your bloodlust. We finally got to some more combat, and everything is still a little bit confusing because that's the way I like to keep my players confused. Speaking of my confused players, let us start with Sunker and go on around. Tag who you like to let people know where they can find you.
Hello,
So on and
sir.
so forth.
I fucking loved this. This session was a lot of fun, even though it was a little bit slow. At least we saw a hobbit hole and retardation, so it was pretty great. If you want to see me a little bit more later on today, I will be on the Common Nerds channel back when he was good. But we are doing a special. If we get enough donations on the Common Nerd, if we get enough donations, I've consented to this.
Me.
We will watch the most recent episode of Neo Who. Back when Shooty Gatwa regenerates into
Hold on.
Billy Piper.
Hold on a minute.
We will watch this episode for you.
Hold on. You want people to pay to see that?
Yes.
That's the goal here, to pay to see the new Who. Oh,
Yes.
Oh wait, they actually went through with that bullshit.
No, they want-
that
they
rumor.
want-
Yeah, she's back. She's here.
They want people
So
to pay to
desperate.
watch her suffer
So
through it.
desperate.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
mostly
I see.
paying
Yeah,
me,
okay.
who's like no holds barred when it comes to commentary.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sweet.
it's not as much fun when you pay and she consents, but
I see. Yeah. If you're gonna pay and see, what's the point?
I don't
yeah, I
want
get
it, but I know it's a pretty good draw, possibly, because I'd just be screaming the entire time until the cops are called. But again, an hour from now, if Nur hits a goal, we will watch the latest episode of bullshit Disney Doctor Who for you. We will do it on the fly, fucking immediately, and I will hate you for it, but I will love you all the same. If you want to see me in other tabletops, you will see me tomorrow on Mondays in Rise of the Rune Lords. While I'll be playing Lawrence Corvus, I've been re-listening to a little bit of John Connery. And I remember it doesn't just sound like dicks in your mouth, as JT Vern said. I also go over and just stream on my own, and my streams are terrible and bullshit garbage. Frost! Off to you.
Thanks. You can find me. I'm Frost, by the way. You can find me on Moonskull and the Legend Seeker channel, and here, and also over on JJ and Moss's channel, the Tales from the Dragon Tavern. And on my links in my link tree, you can find all my stuff in there. And I'm gonna throw it at let's see, I'm gonna throw it at the doctor.
Man, Vic, you can find me patrolling, trolling. Depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing. Or who's on screen.
Troll Patrol.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. I can't wait to figure out what the hell. I'm just gonna make those zombies, so we're gonna have to make a couple of excuses. Just say, I've been dying to use this power. It's either this or clones. Which one do you think is worse? Anyhow, look forward to that next time, guys. And I'll toss it to who haven't we done, Red Leader?
Yeah, it was me. Did you call me Red Leader?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
you're red.
My
This is,
ginger.
Yes, I am X-Boys. I am all over the place in the Discords, and I am also in Rise of the Rune Lords as well. Yeah, that's
As
all I really
Frederick,
got.
the
As
mage.
Frederick, the Forgotten Rune Lord.
The Forgotten Rune Lord. And also,
Yeah,
he's
no
a
one
little
remembers.
bit psychotic. He makes Lawrence seem normal.
It's always the quiet one.
one.
Look,
Right.
Lawrence just wants to rip skin off of people. Frederick wanted to set entire forest on fire.
Rise of the Poon Lords. I'd
And also
watch that
CP.
show.
Well, one of us is getting laid.
I wonder which one. Anyway, check me out Monday on Moon Skull and Tuesday, I believe. I think Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or is it Friday? Friday. Tuesday. Monday. Cthulhu. Tuesday, the new show, character creation, Season of Ghosts, I think. I think
Yeah.
that's Tuesday.
Every other Tuesday.
Hey, at least you know when
Yes,
it
but
is
this
and what
Tuesday.
it's all about.
But I think it's this Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's
I
with
believe.
Kyle, right?
Yes, with Kyle as the DM. Yep.
Cool.
Kai's a
beans.
great DM.
And come
Kyle,
back
yeah.
soon. Well, come back Sunday, obviously, for the next episode of RIFTS. But also, keep in mind, we will have auditions for the new vampire show soon. And that is going to be another ongoing show like this one. And it is going to be awesome. And I can't wait because I'm doing a lot of stuff working on that one for the intro. And it's going to be fun. So look out for that audition, folks. And I will pass it to the man who is dying, the man of the hour, the man of follically challenged epic Circus Freak.
I am Circus Freak, and this is my shiny bald head. You can find me on Kick at Wyoming Circus Freak, various places throughout, various Discords, hanging around, playing games, doing stuff. And other than that, you can find me back here next week, running this game, trying to kill these guys off, and throwing all sorts of weird little curveballs at them. Until next week, so long, gay boys. Thanks for coming out.
And also, thank you to Afro and Kyle.
Thank you
for,
so much.
supporting the channel.
And
so
Darth
much.
Dave.
And
We
Darth
refuse to
Dave.
shake
Correct.
monkey.
Yes.
What about a shaved monkey? Leave Circus alone. I didn't hear what you said.